pop out my character screen there.
I'm glad that the handbook's working tonight. It wasn't working last week for me.
Oh, the compendium.
Yeah. No, not the compendium. Just like there was a handbook that.
Oh, I see. I gotcha. Yeah, I have a hardback. It's very, very handy to have a hardback. Here comes Dumnorix. Are you there, Scott?
Oh yeah, I'm here.
It's kind of nice not getting 65 requests to referee each weekend.
There's like this weekend and next weekend, there were so many people that needed refs that it's kind of crazy actually. I mean, like I think it's next weekend. They've got 2 games going on, and then I heard there's a mix-up in Salida. That, right?
Yeah, it's only going to get worse because I think more and more refs are quitting.
3 different games in a day really isn't doable unless one of them's at noon.
Yeah.
And then that's just,
Yeah, there's too much, and then they don't coordinate with each other. We've been trying to get them to coordinate, the leagues with each other's schedules for years. They just won't do it. They don't care. They just schedule shit.
Leagues like Boulder, they're really limited to where they can, or not where, but when they can get that warehouse.
The venue. Yeah. Yep.
Rounds. Like it's booked a lot of weekends, and
Yeah.
they find out and just pick a day way in advance.
Have you seen my my provocation? Oh yeah.
Exo's got the
Justin, everybody.
Justin Bieber haircut going on over there. I like that.
Yeah, I know. I'm looking like a goddamn Elvis. I need to get a haircut.
Do the hair flip. There you go. Right on. How's it going, man?
It's going pretty well now.
Cool. We're 3 minutes away and no DM. Mao.
He's right there. He's coming.
Tell him to hurry up. Snap.
He says he gets 3 more minutes.
Oh, is that how it's going to be? We have to wait for the DM? Okay, all right.
Well, I mean, he technically... Okay, now he has 2 more minutes.
Uh-huh.
Our bard should be here any minute. He got off work at 7.
Oh, cool. Right on. Does he work with you?
Yeah, he works with me. So I went to our supervisor today. He was supposed to get off at 8.
Oh,
So I
wow.
went and talked to our supervisor and got him off an hour early. But it was kind of slowing down, so I don't think they needed him.
All right. It's 2 minutes. I'm gonna go live. Here we go. Ready? Everybody smile. You're live. You're on candid camera. Hey, everybody. Welcome. Weary Bard here. Welcome to our Saturday night Battles and Brews D&D session. Session technically number 2. Number 3, because we had a 0 session, but number 2, we got underway on the campaign last Saturday. And as you can see on the screen, that's kind of where we left off. Killed all the goblins except the 1 or 2 that ran back into the woods, I think.
Yeah, I believe it was 2.
And we have is it the rogue that went down? I think was stabilized.
Teriel
Yeah.
Right.
is built from a rogue, but not really a rogue, like a classic rogue. He's more like a Jack Sparrow, pirate, swashbuckler kind of guy.
Oh yeah, I know. Who plays a rogue that's not a rogue? Jeez.
Well, I mean, it's not so much that he's not a rogue. I mean, it's perfectly legitimate, in my opinion, to take a base class and build it into something else. And they started doing that in 2nd edition, where you
Relax.
had your core classes and you had
that
kit
was
classes.
that was sarcasm.
Oh, I know.
just-
I'm talking for the viewers.
Oh.
Sorry.
Okay.
I'm a D&D vet since 1986, so
Well, yeah. So am I.
I
But-
like the history of the game, which is weird because I hate history.
Okay. Is it
Hate
me?
history. Terrible.
History is horrible. I hated history in high school, but as I've gotten older, I kind of like it
Oh, I
now.
love history.
Do you? That's kind of cool.
Yeah, I want to go
I
back to get a
don't-
degree. Just
I
for
don't
fun.
mind. Sorry, go ahead.
No, I'm finished. Go ahead.
Sorry. I didn't mean to cut you off. I thought you were done
Oh,
and
not
I
at
started
all.
talking. Okay. Anyway, I don't necessarily hate history. I love hearing stories about history. Just don't ask me to remember anything, okay? I'm not gonna pass your stupid test. I don't remember the name of the guy who did that thing in that place, okay? It just was a great story to listen to.
Yeah, I'm not so good at remembering times and dates or people.
Okay, so is it me, or does anybody else notice the two horses on the cart have something very large like a football coming out of their ass? Is it just me?
Should be the tail.
Tail.
Welcome, DM. How you doing, man?
What a thing to come in on.
Evening, DP.
Sorry. Just an observation there. That's all.
Oh, wow. We must eliminate the glare off of my dome.
I was going to say, anybody got shades for all my viewers?
He's turning off the kitchen light. There we go.
You can read the newspaper at 10,000 feet by that thing.
There we go.
Anybody ever see the Luxor? Yeah.
Yeah,
DP?
he and I met in Vegas.
Oh, so DP, that looked like the Luxor there for a minute.
Your head's been compared to the Great White Line, babe.
The Great White Line.
Okay, then.
Hey, welcome everybody.
Funny part is I've worked for the Stagehands Union for several years in Vegas, and I actually did work in the Luxor when it first opened.
Oh,
and everything.
sweet. How cool. Did they make you wear a black cap?
I am very, very excited for this session. I have been so excited to play this session. I played my Star Wars game on Wednesday,
Yeah.
and then after that, I have just been waiting for this game like the rest of the week. I was so excited for it that yesterday I woke up thinking it was Saturday and was bummed to find out it was Friday.
Yeah, I'm pretty pumped with this game.
Oh, speaking of Friday, DP, I just can't do Fridays. I have to give my wife a little bit of time on the weekends, so she
No
wins.
problem, man.
You know how that went. You know how that goes, right? She's the boss.
Yes,
Yeah.
we demand our time.
Right?
Our
Yes.
share.
I know. Women, you can't live with them, and you can't kill them with a spoon. So
No, you must use love.
kill them with love. Yes.
He kills me with love so much.
Take my love.
All right. So the smart dwarf got the dumb dragon to chop up the horse.
That was child's play.
What?
Yeah, they continued some RP after
Yeah.
the session ended.
Okay.
Why I've been so chomping at the bit.
Yeah. So we got a couple of record-keeping things and a change that we need to go over. Starting with, I've decided I'm not going to stream this game.
No?
This is your game, and I'm just filling in while you're prepping. So I'm just going to host this game. I'll stream the Tuesday game though, since I'm on running the the EverQuest.
Well, you're running this one too. That's fine. I mean, either way, I didn't mind if you stream. If you streamed.
Stram.
Is that the plural of stream? Stram.
Something. I don't know.
Stromed. It must be
I
stromed.
don't know. Stromed.
Well, thanks for the hosts, guys. Appreciate that.
Okay, so
Robin.
notes. Okay, we have who we're missing. We're missing
Tyrael?
Ariel,
Derby Dude.
Derby dude.
who's Derby Dude?
That's Tyrael.
It's Terrell.
That's how he got into the game. He was a ref with me. So,
Ah,
hey Scott, where's your cam, Scott? We want to see that pretty boy face there.
But
Oh yeah.
Okay, so let me pull my notes over here onto my screen. Yet another reason for me not to stream.
Oh, second screen.
When last we, I'm sorry. Does anybody have any opening questions before I begin? Because I'm just going to jump right in unless somebody has questions.
Yes. What is the hypotenuse of a right squared triangle? Just kidding. Go ahead. Go ahead. Just
No,
A squared plus b squared equals c squared.
There's no such thing as a right squared triangle. Continue on.
Yeah, I was just saying, yeah, that's a trick question.
I only got a B in geometry. I barely passed. Okay.
So you
my
couldn't solve
answer
for
was
A and
better,
C?
though.
Just to be okay.
My answer was better. My answer is we have to ask the very model of a modern major general for the answer to that. I'm sure someone out there gets that joke.
I do.
Pirates of Penzance? I don't know. I know it's a song.
You didn't get it. Okay.
So sorry to interrupt.
Failed perception there.
No, I know it's a song. I just don't know what it's from.
Even if I did know, it's.
Yeah, first of all,
California.
yes.
Hey Scott,
Yes.
what's your charisma, Scott? Your character.
Charisma is 12.
Oh, that's high enough to go on cam. Turn on your goddamn cam.
So
I'm sorry.
So I want to open this. I hadn't told Mao about this yet. I want to open this session with a kind of a little ha, and I was right. Neener. I got a flag warning from Twitch about streaming copyrighted material.
Okay.
This was in regards to me streaming a 1937 serial, to which I replied to them, I think you need to check your facts because I have a public disclaimer or public domain disclaimer that I flash, and I research everything I do very carefully. So you get back to me when you decide that I'm right. And surprisingly enough, I got a second letter back from them saying we apologize. There is no infraction. So.
Oh, good.
Nice.
Yeah.
Right on.
Yes, hooray.
Which is the other reason that I'm prompted to start the community on Twitch for it, because there is no old-time serial or old movies community at all on Twitch. I can't find one.
I want to do an old radio broadcast. You want to write one and we can act it out, DP? Wouldn't that be fun? Oh, I got somebody's attention.
Oh, we could do that.
Oh, I'd love to do that.
Female voice actress here.
I could easily do an Orson Welles thing for you.
Oh, that'd be so cool. Could I be the radio broadcaster?
You get that. You
Totally,
get that.
yeah. I know.
I get it.
That would be world changing.
Yes, yes, it would. For those who don't know, that was the broadcast of the War of the Worlds, which quite literally had some very serious impact.
Yeah.
All right,
Yeah.
so I'm going to jump into it. Scott, are you getting? Is your camera coming on?
We're gonna bug you, man.
No, I'm just gonna leave it off for now.
Okay.
He's probably naked.
You know what? Hey, it doesn't matter if he wants to play naked. That's fine. You know, as long as they understand that it's going to take them 10 times the XP.
Right? Yeah.
I'm kidding.
I thought it was the barbarian's job to play naked.
All right, so I'm going to jump right in here. When last we left our intrepid adventurers, you had just dealt with an ambush after having discovered that some guy who hired you and his escort had themselves been ambushed and taken away. And this was the aftermath. Now, I understand that you guys did some role play after the fact, and that's all great. I don't have a problem with that, other than the fact that I need to make a change as to the final things that happened, no matter what you guys did after the fact. And no matter what race class combination you are, it will not change the fact that this happened. So if you didn't sleep, we'll say you wandered off for whatever reason or something.
What did we agree on? That we short rest or long?
I think everybody said short rest.
That's what I thought.
Yeah, everybody said short
Okay.
rest. So it was
Okay.
a 4-hour rest, and the pale elf had volunteered to take the first watch. She was quite adamant about it, and
Okay.
insisting that she would still be fresh if they, as if they had just begun their trek.
She had all of her spell slots still. She had taken no damage. She was raring to go.
Right. So after everything is settled down and you've got the whole shebang is done, you know, everybody's settled in, etc. For anyone who may have been awake, she informs that person, if they're even awake or conscious or whatever, that she needs to take the cart and the oxen just a little bit further away from the fire so that it doesn't, so she'll be able to hear something. However, she never wakes anyone up for to take her place in the watch order. So the first one that wakes up, which is most likely the pure elf. Which one's the pure elf?
The Norix. Yeah.
Yeah.
Who?
Demnurix. Scott's character.
Okay, Scott's character. You find that both her and the wagon are gone. The tracks of the wagon show that it went back onto the road, but from there the tracks kind of merge and blend in with the other tracks and the traffic of the road, and it's going to be impossible to track unless it deviates from that somewhere down the line.
So she stole it.
So, with that in mind,
There better not be any Yale on that.
with that in mind, you have, and I'm sure at that point you probably wake everybody else up, even though you don't actually complete. Well, no, actually, yeah, you complete your short rest. But at that point, you now have to make a decision. Do you attempt to follow the wagon and find her, or do you go with your original plan, which was to go attempt to rescue your employer?
Question first. She took the cart, but I'm showing that both Demnorix and Oberon are on the cart. Is that still the case? or
No, I just haven't.
Oh, okay. All right. I didn't know
No,
if
we
they
had
had.
set up camp just off the road.
Well, I didn't know if they stayed on the cart or not. So.
Yeah, we're actually like up here somewhere.
She got yelled at. All right. So the more
Act up these horses for nothing.
the more important question is, what is everybody drinking tonight?
Thanks.
Coffee.
Gee, thanks.
Pepsi, as
Pepsi.
always.
XO, I know you got something good going on.
Yeah, super good. Expensive domestic import.
Natural life.
So, in the spirit of things, you're drinking dead horse pee. Good. Okay. All right. I am drinking some good stuff.
Exactly.
Glenfiddich.
Oh, nice.
Yes.
Glenfiddich, oh, nice. Yeah, I don't have a problem admitting this, so I'm just going to say it. My birth father, my natural father, was an alcoholic, and there was a couple of years in my early 20s where, well, I don't remember them at all. And this was mostly due to a fueled alcohol, or an alcohol fugue. So I decided at that point that I was going to control my drinking. So my drinking at this point is like, if I'm lucky, I'll have a 6-pack of beer per year.
Nothing wrong with that, man.
Fair
Nothing,
enough.
nothing
yeah,
at all.
absolutely.
It's a whole willpower thing, you know.
I don't actually drink a lot. I did all my drinking in the Navy, so now I've become a snob and drink the expensive shit, so it lasts a while.
Yeah, it's not important. I don't drink much, just because I don't drink much. I started. My dad, when I was 14, would let me have a wine cooler with dinner. He threw a party every September, and my birthday's in September, so I went to his parties. I was allowed to drink as much as I want. I wasn't allowed to go home until morning. So
okay,
I
though.
just never really was into getting drunk.
That's okay,
in
though.
my yeah, in my late 20s, I spent a year. I was living in Vegas. My roommate was a porn actress, and we had an army recruiter, and we all played
Just her
D&D
roommate.
together.
Just her roommate. I'll clear that up.
Yeah. Anyway,
Okay.
but we all played D&D together, and the army recruiter liked to take us out to get drinks a lot. So I spent 6 months to a year, pretty much hammered. It was fun.
I don't
But
get drunk.
that's-
It's very hard for me to
that
get
was-
drunk.
Yeah, that was the end of my party days.
Cool. All right, so you're now up in the bushes. She's going pee.
No, I'm not there.
Oh, okay.
Me and the cart are gone.
Okay.
I'm creating a token. I'm sorry, bear with me here.
Okay. And I'm sorry, guys. I just going forward now. I can no longer see tails on the horses. I just can't.
Well, that's okay, because the cart's going away in a minute.
That's good. Baldic, I knew I should have searched the cart for ale. Dang it. Here I was trying to be good, being a good dwarf.
Trying to be generous and share, and
Well, I wasn't going to share if I found it. I was just being a good one, figuring, okay, there's probably no ale on it.
it
Damn
is
it.
nearly 9 o'clock at night.
Yep, he's the local pot dealer. I mean, what do you
I
expect?
know, but come on. Try to hide. Freaking ice cream truck.
Yeah, I hear it. That's funny.
Oh, we're pretty sure he's dealing dope out of that thing.
Oh, probably.
It's a pretty good cover.
Yeah.
It's a pretty good cover. As long as he has ice cream, too.
Yeah.
Because then you make double. So you sell the pot and then you sell the ice cream to the stoners.
And he definitely sells the ice cream to all the kids and everything like that. So
Yeah, we're in a trailer park, so there's lots of people.
Ah, okay. So to all the viewers, we're taking a beautiful music break.
yeah, sorry, hang on. I'm trying to get this fixed here.
All right, so how are we going to handle? Are you playing the missing person, Tyrell?
Well, it kind of depends on what you guys do here. So you guys, like, I'm out of the decision-making process. I'm not there no
Well,
more.
I
so you
know. I
guys
wasn't
gotta
asking
decide.
you. I was asking the DM.
Oh, I don't know if you heard it. He presented the question: are you guys going to continue to go try to save the guy who hired you, or are you going to go after the cart and the elf?
Don't know yet.
Let's go after the cart. Straight up.
Okay, well let's present what's before us here. Did we even really look and see what was on the cart?
Yeah, I
Yes.
think we checked it out. It was like
Yep.
supplies.
It was
Worth, like,
just
what, 100 gold or something.
Okay, it was worth 100 gold.
the total of the supplies. Yeah, it's basically just mining supplies.
Okay, so we have woken up. We've realized that the cart is gone, and so is the blue chick. So we can put it together that she probably stole the cart. Yeah.
You could make that assumption, absolutely.
Well, I'm assuming it since she's gone when the cart is,
Mm-hmm.
and she was the only one awake on watch, right?
Correct.
All right. So is Teriel? Is he stabilized, or where's he at health-wise at this point? Did he roll his hit die?
Yeah, he's stabilized as far as I know.
But for a short rest, does he get to roll hit die?
I thought he got completely healed.
Yeah, I completely healed him.
Oh, you did. Okay. All right. Cool. All right. So
Yeah.
he's alive. So my question to you, DP, is: are you going to be playing him, or are we just kind of like Gonna tote him along.
We're gonna tag him along, but
Okay.
he's not gonna do anything.
Okay. Coma says even potheads need their choco tacos. Rocket pops, yeah, all right. What's up, Coma, man? How you doing tonight? Okay.
Well,
All right.
It seems like, I mean, we have two decisions. We could go potentially save our contract employer and explain to them how we don't have the object we were contracted to guard, or we could go chase the cart and potentially our employer gets killed.
Well,
the
if we
employer
chase
isn't already dead.
Right.
the cart, first of all, are we gonna catch the cart? It's being pulled by horses. I'm a door.
Oxen.
Okay. It's being pulled by others other than humans.
No, I wouldn't expect us to be able to catch the cart unless we can stay on its trail. I mean, eventually it would have to stop somewhere, I'd imagine.
Okay.
Well, there's at least a 3-hour, if not 3.5-hour lead on you with the cart, and you're only half a day or so from the town. So
Fandolin.
Maybe we should go straight to town. I don't know.
Hello?
Hello.
Welcome.
Sorry, I stayed just a little bit later so I could help my boss out.
Yeah, whatever. Take the knee pads off. Join us.
Yeet!
Oh.
Wait, I want knee pads.
Leaving it alone. So leaving it alone.
Oh.
So, just to catch you up really fast, you guys, went to rest. Deerza took the first watch. She never woke anyone up to relieve her, and when you guys woke up, she and the wagon of supplies are gone.
Interesting.
The wagon tracks lead back onto the road, where they blend with the traffic, and are basically untrackable at that point. Except that, you know, she took the road. And,
You went to town, huh?
well, you
We
guys
don't
really
know.
know.
We don't know.
Well, is that the road to town?
yes,
Okay.
And we see the tracks from leading that direction, right? Okay.
Right.
Okay, so I'm gonna let you know I'm a dwarf and I'm all for adventure and I can care less what was on the cart really if it's only 100 gold worth of crap that we can't even use. Honestly, I'm all for going on the adventure to save our employer.
Time to
Wiggle
ditch
with
the
the
cart. Adventure time.
okay.
Yeah, I'd have to agree. I mean, I think our employer would value their life more than the cart.
Yeah, probably.
I remember when she abstained from the vote, and the son of a bitch took the shit from
Well,
us.
there's a reason why our employer did not take the cart themselves, right?
Right.
Let's figure out why.
DP, would you mind putting me to full HP, please?
What is your full HP? You can do that.
I set it back to 8, but it doesn't seem to move the bar. Thank you.
Coma's just waiting for his wife to finish a paper for RN class so he can jump on and play some EQ. Well, that's good. I'm glad we're your second option, Coma, to watch us instead. Okay.
Oh.
We're much
All
more
right,
fun.
so-
We're much
So I'm
more
gonna
fun.
vote we pursue the ambusher / kidnappers.
I'm with you.
I don't care where we go. I just want to kill something.
All right, so
There's a
at
squirrel
this
up ahead.
point, I need all 5 of you to make a perception check.
What's the two numbers for?
Advantage,
Advantage and disadvantage.
disadvantage.
Gotcha. Okay.
If you have advantage, you take the highest. If you have disadvantage, you take the lowest.
What if you don't have either?
And you
Take the
just
first.
take the
Then
first
you
one.
take the first one.
Scott,
All right, so
24.
that's 4 rolls.
Scott can see the fucking future, man.
I'm telling you, I'm like the wisest person here, and I can't see shit.
Do I just hit wisdom because I don't have? There's nothing.
You
I
just
can
click
do.
perception.
Click
under
on
your
perception. Yeah.
It'll add your wisdom in automatically if you have no points in it.
So I can't physically click on it.
On
It's
your, on your
you're
character sheet?
doing it on skills, the little box across from charisma.
Hey Wolf, are you?
Thank
you,
you.
you get it? Okay. There you go.
Yep.
There you
There we
go.
go.
I was looking at the wrong thing.
Okay, so normally I'm not going to tell you this particular piece of information, but this was for you to decide whether or not you were actually going to be able to track the wagon, to which you were all at a disadvantage.
Even the boy that can see 50 years in the future.
Yes, because he only got a 12 and needed a 15.
Oh.
I'm sorry, you needed a 16.
Oh, what about Exo and I?
You're a
Oh, we were at
disadvantage.
disadvantage, so we took our lowest.
You check your
Oh,
lowest.
okay.
Yeah. There was a chance you would have been able to notice something, but thank you for playing. Okay, so you're going to gather all your stuff together, and you're going to head off in the direction of the other tracks, which goes a little bit down the road and then turns off.
Okay.
Going cross country. So what we have here at this point is not a failure to communicate.
I've been. I know that feeling.
Oh my god.
So this direction?
Yeah, you're going that direction.
Okay.
Are we
And,
physically moving ourselves?
Huh? No, don't worry about that. I'm actually going to copy paste your tokens onto a new screen here that you're about to.
I.
Cool. You need a marching order?
Yes, if you would put yourself in a marching order, however, before I copy paste you, that would be great.
I can't move me. Why can't I move me?
If you're
No, definitely.
first selected.
There we go. I got it. I'm going to be in first
Yes, please. Thank you.
with Baldric on my rear, apparently.
I'll march towards the back.
My favorite spot.
Just keep the flank and the rear covered from ambush.
I had beans for breakfast.
I'll put the flute down.
Okay, so this is the
Thank you.
order that you want right here.
How am I going to march with no flute?
Actually, can I split places with Tyrael?
No, you're carrying him.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's fine. Go ahead. All right, so this is the order here.
I like it.
Okay.
Oh, crap. There is something on there that needs to go to the map layer background. Couple of somethings. We'll just move this tree out of the way here, and we'll move that one over there.
Look, the trees are moving. Bring me a shrubbery.
All right, so I'm going to copy you guys, and then I'm going to paste you to the new map. Oh, look, you've been cloned.
Oh, did Dyriza's character change, or just your icon?
Dirza,
Yeah.
She's
what do you
going.
guys see?
I don't see you at all.
Exactly.
Her token's gone. She's with the cart.
Oh no, not her token, like
Oh.
the icon of her where her camera's supposed to be.
Oh,
Oh, it should be the pale elf girl still.
yeah, I see the blue girl. The blue.
Yeah, me too.
I don't see a blue girl. I
Oh, really?
see elfie chick with a bow.
Oh, that's kind of weird.
What?
Yeah. That's weird.
Don't worry about it.
That's kind of odd.
Get
All right.
there, baby.
Okay. Yes, I get it. I get it. Shush. Shush. Whole bag of shh.
Oberon's perception can't be denied.
Except my roll 20 has now stopped responding.
Oh no.
Will,
no.
I was already late, so instead of going through security, I just sprinted across the parking lot and I banged my knee on a car.
Ow.
Oh, nice.
It was fine. It wasn't mine.
Was it your knee or wasn't your?
Oh no, it wasn't my
Oh,
car.
oh, okay.
Definitely my knee. I'm still feeling it.
Bang somebody else's knee.
Fled the scene.
Oh, I see what he was talking about now. Yeah. All right, so I'm gonna move you over here. Oh, I'm sorry. I need everyone to make a. And my thing went where? Come on now.
That's what she said.
Shit. There it is. Apparently you can't shrink that. Okay. I need everyone to make a two perception rolls.
Yeet.
You have disadvantage on the first one and standard on the second one.
Oof. I'm glad I got disadvantage on that one.
Right. Standard on the second one. Boom.
Correct. Okay,
Oh,
so
I'll take that.
Hey, Exoa. Look at that.
Yeah, that was disadvantage.
Oh, was it? Damn.
They rolled a 6 and a 13. XO.
So my second one was 21.
Wolf has.
This is where the DM says, "Well, you needed a 22."
Nope. Okay, so big time fail on the first one, success on the second one for Tin Man, Rear Bard, fail and success. Wolf of Odin, fail and Oblivious Boy. Okay. Exo. Doesn't see it either. But Dumb does. Okay. So Exo and Baldock and Torin do not see it before the rest of you do. But as you're coming up, you're following this track for some time now. As we transition you to a new map, you probably need to scroll down a little bit to see where you're at.
Okay, there we go.
I see blackness.
You son of a bitch, roll 20.
What happened? Kick him out.
No, I
see black.
Same.
Alright.
So do we hear, smell, see the water?
Yeah. And this is part of what I was having you roll for. I'm sorry, hold that thought.
I know why I see black. I'm not there.
Is this because
Whew.
of my perception check?
And she's driving the cart.
No, it's because I don't have a token on the map, and so there's no part of the map exposed to me.
Right. Well, actually, you do have a token on the map. It's just on the GM layer at the moment.
Okay.
You're on that
All right.
special
So,
layer.
what you've done is you've tracked the what were they? Goblins, orcs?
Yeah.
They were goblins. No,
Easy.
they were rabbits.
Oh yeah, these are the boys that ran off into the woods, right?
They were rabbits.
Yeah.
Okay, so I can see in front of me probably 60 feet. So I'm noticing a choke point. So at this point, I'm going to ready my weapon just in case it wasn't
Alright.
already. I don't know.
Yeah. So the thing I want you to be aware of here is you do come up on this water. You've been going through the woods here for a while. I do have some flavor text for you if you'll give me just a moment.
Okay, what flavor?
I'm thinking mint green.
Ew. Okay, I'll run with
Like
that.
a mojito.
Mojito.
The map is still completely black to me.
Scroll down.
Scroll down.
I've scrolled down as far as I can.
Can you guys
It's
smell that?
supposed to-
Can you guys smell that?
Okay,
Just
go
and fit it-
view it on 50% zoom and see if you can see what's going. Oh, wait, are you human by chance?
No, I'm Dragonborn.
He's Dragonborn.
Are you really a human? I bet you nobody can name that movie. Are you a real human?
that Pinocchio?
Nope.
Humans. I know the movie. I can't remember the quote that comes after it.
Do Dragonborn have sight?
Nope, they're blind.
I don't believe
I
they
don't
have
believe
night
they have
sight,
any
no.
kind of vision.
I don't know.
Okay.
Do I need to look it up? You want me to look it up or no?
That's interesting that Dragonborn don't have like dark vision.
I know, right?
Right.
Seems odd.
Your screen is black because no one has said, for the people who can't see anything, I pull out a torch.
That is true. Dragonborn do not have infra or ultra, so.
Oh, I didn't even know what time it is.
Well, you came up on
Yeah, is
the
it
late
night?
day, you took
Okay.
a 4-hour nap, you're tracking them.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
now dark.
It's dark.
Okay.
Okay.
Do I even have a torch?
So the question is, we're going to assume you have at least one torch. Do you light the torch?
I do not have a torch. I have a candle.
Okay,
I have a torch, but I need both
say-
my hand.
we could easily say that to alleviate this problem, you pull a couple of torches off the wagon.
Does anybody have
Okay.
a light cantrip?
I was actually checking that right now. I do not. I thought about taking
I do as
dancing
well.
lights, but it was basically useless the last time I used it.
You didn't take it,
Scrape
Baldur?
some shit off the ground and light it.
And yes, Mao, it was Fern Gully. Good job.
Oh,
You
wow.
have
Miss
no many.
Ferngully.
You have no idea how many times I've watched that movie.
I have too, about 100 times, never once sober.
Oh, wow.
Never once sober, is that what you said?
Never.
And then okay, so torch does. I forgot they changed the range of a torch. So the Dragonborn is about to light up his torch.
Okay, he's way in the back, right? Okay. Who else is human? Anybody? Oberon, you're human?
I am a half elf.
You're half
I've
elf.
got dark vision.
Okay, good deal.
Yeah, that's about to be affected actually.
Oh yeah, there's something. Doesn't the torch affect it?
Now,
Hey,
beyond that aura, which is his light, beyond that aura is dim light for him. Hang on, I'm trying to get my colors to coordinate here. Oh, that's too bright. Alright, hang on. Pardon me while I square
whip
this
this out.
away.
Excuse me while I whip this out. What is dark vision? 60 feet? Looks
Yeah.
like dim light? Okay.
What the hell?
So I should be able to see pretty much everything in.
30 feet for half elves, I think.
I've got it for 60 feet.
So I should be
Used
able
to
to
be 30
see.
feet.
I should be able to see all of this at least, except for what's beyond the
Okay.
ferns there.
So you can see the kind of the pale. That's the dim for your vision, and the blue is your actual torchlight area where you can clearly see. For those of
Okay.
you who have vision, you can see. You can't see past the choke point, other than the fact that you're actually aware that there is light emanating from just inside the choke point.
Okay, so right in here.
About here, it's pretty dim, but there is light about there.
Okay.
Right.
All right, so here's your flavor text.
Is this like a? Oh, go ahead.
The trail from the Goblin Ambush site leads you to what appears to be the entrance of some kind of potential hideout. Following the Goblin Trail, you come across a large cave in a hillside 5 miles from the scene of the ambush. A shallow stream flows out of the cave mouth, which is screened by dense briar thickets. A narrow, dry path leads into the cave on the right-hand side of the stream.
The opposite side that we're on.
Correct.
Okay. So can I? Is that the end of it? Of your text?
For the moment, yes.
Okay.
What kind of sounds are we hearing?
All you can hear is the water. And
What was that for? Was it perception just for the water?
It was both for the water and for something else.
Okay.
Hey, Horkalong. Thank you for that, host man. How you doing tonight, brother? All right, so can I move over in this direction? Can I attempt to cross the water to see what, because obviously the path to the inside of the cave is on the right-hand side, so I'd like to move over to this area to see what we see.
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, you said it's a shallow stream. I mean, it's shallow enough to cross.
Yeah,
Alright.
don't forget, you're like 3 foot.
I'm 4'8".
It's
thank
like
you.
4'10".
Yes.
Yeah,
Oh
something like
shit, dwarves are tall.
Nice. This dwarf is tall. I'm a hill dwarf. I had to see over the hills. So just for all you guys to know, whenever the DM says, "Yeah, go ahead," it's probably not a good idea. Just throwing that out there right now.
Oh,
But we're gonna do it
Horkalong,
anyways.
Hey, real quick before I forget, is it still a go for the gnomes at 11:30, 12 o'clock tonight?
Gnomes? I didn't hear about this. Gnomes?
They needed a fire gnome in the teens.
Oh, a fire gnome.
Fire pet.
Oh.
Anyway, I'm sure he'll answer.
Okay.
Go ahead and move your token. It's fine.
Thanks for those bits there, Horkalong. Appreciate that. 25, he puts them on top there over Exoa at 15. Just throwing that out there, too. He said we're doing the big guys tonight. Thompson wants a new shirt.
Oh. Okay.
I assume you guys know what the hell he's talking about, because I don't. All right, so yeah, I'm going to move over. Oh, that's kind of neat. It changes with me. I can see better. Okay, so DP, real quick question, because I've done these games before. How do you control my lighting? That's kind of neat. If I move anything.
Built into roll 20.
Your character has sight.
Right. I mean, how do you get the game to kind of manipulate that as I move? That's pretty cool.
Well, that's what I'm going to explain to you.
Okay.
Click on your token.
I did.
Click on the gear.
Mhm.
Click on the advanced tab,
I don't have one.
and you will see. You don't have an advanced tab?
Nope. Just says edit token.
Oh.
That's probably for you.
Yeah, okay. Well, on the advanced tab, what it has is it has two columns, one left, one right. The left column is called player permissions,
Okay.
and there's two boxes. There's the C box and the edit box. And that's for your name, bars 1, 2, 3, aura 1 and 2.
Okay.
On the right-hand side,
Yeah, that's all I've got. So.
there is emits light.
Ah, cool. Right on.
It has one box in feet, one box in feet, and a box for degrees. And
Cool.
underneath it says light radius, optional start of dim, and the angle at which it presents. And then below that, there's another box that says all players see light, which I need to remember to check on the Dragonborn. And then there's the has sight. If you have sight like ultravision or dark vision or something like that, what I did is I put 60 feet for you, and since it doesn't fade off or go to dim at any stage, I just click has light
That's cool.
or has sight 360 degrees.
Okay. That's pretty cool. I like that. Okay, so as I move there, I can obviously see a little bit more. I'd like to
Yeah,
see if
hang
I
on
can peer into
one
here and
second
see
here.
anything in this area here. I
I'm
probably
about to activate the all players can see light on the torch.
I can probably see this direction, but I probably can't see past like right there.
Rolling across the stream.
Okay, I need you to pause with the moment the second person enters the water, which looks to be Dum. And Grellin is on the far side, and this is only about 5 feet wide and about a foot deep ish. Okay, I need you to pause because the unseen character in this gets to take an action if she so chooses. And the reason is she can see the hidden ambush and you can't.
Who's she? Are you talking about Mao?
player cannot see shit.
The player is about to see shit.
Okay.
Human tails? Humans don't have tails. They have big bottoms that they all wear
And
bad
you don't
shorts
have
and walk
any,
around saying,
you don't have
"Hey, Ellen."
sight, do you? Halflings are.
No special sights.
All right. Well, this is going to become apparent in a moment anyway. So.
So
Wait, aren't you also a half elf?
yeah, she is.
Yours is.
Mao is too from the top up.
From the top up.
So can I see whoever this person is? I should be able to.
No, she's technically hidden,
Okay.
and I can see now that I actually have her in the wrong spot. My bad.
Okay.
She's actually here.
Ah, okay. Yeah, I can't really. Probably my
So
sight goes
you
right
can
to there,
hear
probably.
them. You can hear them, and you can see these two goblins preparing for this ambush.
I can see them.
You actually, no, she can.
She can.
Sorry, she can. You get one round of surprise before they get a round of surprise on the party.
Oh, ignore that.
Quickly, what do you do?
Well, I'm sorry, you're springing this on me. Give me a second.
Poof! You're somebody new.
1001.
I don't speak goblins, so
That's the wrong music.
Oh, I'll stop my
we're
music.
gonna fire an arrow into one's back.
Fire an arrow into one's back. Okay.
Are
I
you
believe is a
Are you doing music, Death?
Yeah, I am.
Oh, by the way, Hork says change of plans. They're doing the gnomes after all.
Oh, okay.
You guys want to hear something crazy? I have never ever played a gnome in EQ. Never.
Nor have I.
You what now?
I've never played a gnome in EQ ever.
So do I have advantage on them?
Oh, absolutely.
Then I believe I hit.
Oh, yes.
Oh,
Yes,
yeah.
you did.
A 20. Is that a natural 20? No, it's a +6.
No.
Hang on.
And you get the benefit of you know
Gnome
what.
Quest.
Yeah.
I love gnomes, Hork. And as a matter of fact, I was writing a novel, and it's based on gnomes.
Oh wow.
Oh,
Oh my god.
sweet.
Okay.
Ooh.
So, there is no surprise from the goblins on the party because for some bizarre reason, this goblin right here went and stumbled through and fell face down into the water, dead.
So I heard
Hey
that.
guys, there's a goblin in the water. He's dead.
With an arrow in the back of its neck.
This
And he-
one
He
goes.
said,
Yeah, he like. The other one is so startled by this, he jumps back clearly, coming into Grellin's view.
Cool. All right. Does that give me an attack of opportunity since he went away from me?
No, he wasn't adjacent to you. What it does do is put us in a an initiative order, and the party will not suffer being surprised.
do we need to make initiative?
Yes, you roll as well. Everybody, roll initiative.
I gotta target myself, right? Don't forget to target yourself, guys.
Do I roll again?
Ooh, a 6. Wait, vey. We're all going last.
The goblins rolled a 1.
Oh, did they? Nice. Oh, there. I didn't see a roll there. Sweet.
Has everybody rolled at this point?
Yes.
Yep.
I have.
Descending order. Okay, here we go. And away we go. At the
For
top
some
of the
reason-
order is Oberon.
For some reason, I'm not on the turn order though. That's odd.
Did you
You're-
select your
you're not?
token?
Oberon,
Oh,
Oberon is.
It rolled
That
in
makes
bad.
sense.
Oh, what the hell?
What? I'm not following what you guys are saying. Yeah, I don't. It did it again,
Not
huh?
sure it accurately. What?
Torn, did you target yourself when you rolled?
No, I did not.
Yeah, that's the key. You got to target yourself, so it puts you on the
Yeah,
turn order.
I got a 5 again as well, so.
Now you're on there.
Sweet.
All right, so I'm gonna move
Why-
up.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Hang on. For some reason, it duplicated a whole bunch of stuff here.
So Horkalong, just real quick, I have an idea that you and me and Death Penguin and his wife should talk about. Mm-hmm. The radio thing.
Oh.
Hork is a look at Exoa. Does 11 bits just to put him on top by 1 fucking point. He's you Jewish. Yeah, I think Horkalong he's a writer too, so I think it can be kind of fun. I don't know. It's just an idea. I don't know how we can make it work, but I would love to do a radio show on here somehow. I don't know. There aren't
Oh,
currently.
it's doable.
I figured.
I apologize. The turn order thing was corrupted from last time. So
Are we rolling again, or are you just going to enter us?
please roll again.
Can we just keep our number from last time?
Nope.
Yes, but you have to roll in order to, and then we can edit it after the fact.
Well, that's
Pick the new
better.
number.
That's better.
Yes.
Nice, Scott.
All right, fine. I'll take the new number. It's not as good, but other people rolled better, so for the whole party, I'll take a lower score.
Taking one for the
I'll
team,
take-
she is.
I'll take the lower score.
And thanks for the
All
bits,
right,
though,
so
Exo.
1,
Who's
2,
a
3,
five?
4, 5, 6. Okay, so I'll put them in descending order, and that puts Dumb at the top.
Cool.
To me, I'm done.
The Norix
Yeah,
is
get in there.
the Norix is silent.
Bastards.
So you're aware that there is at least one goblin. That one very loudly stumbled through the brush there and fell face first into the stream. And the very first thing you notice is it has a small arrow sticking out of its back.
Can I?
Might even be a dart.
Can Death Penguin? Can I? This is not what I would normally do because I've seen the other goblin. Correct? I can see him.
Yes.
Okay, I'm gonna yell back to the group. There's another goblin in the bushes here that I can see. Can I do that?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Sweet.
Yeah, there you go. Hey, there's another goblin in the bushes just beyond me.
Hey, I guess I'd like to run and catch up with him.
Okay. Going through the foot deep water is going to cost you double movement. Just remember that.
Or difficult terrain from being a ranger.
Or not. Okay.
Narrate this. So I stride through the water like, Christ-like almost.
Yeah, the Jesus
Everyone's
Christ
amazed
lizard.
at my ability to just run through it.
Can I get a...
Holy crap, that guy's amazing. He can walk through a stream.
Can you get a what?
I was gonna ask if I can get a move to the party's layer so that I can see what the heck's going on.
You are on the party's layer. You have no torch and so until one of them actually comes in or you move forward.
Okay.
In fact, you moving forward still won't help you at this particular moment.
A torch.
You got that first shot only because you had slowly crept up on them.
I get that.
All right. Okay, so that was 5, 10, and you're in the bush. Are you going to keep moving?
See a goblin from my cover, and I'd like to take a shot at it.
Okay.
Nice.
Well, there is the factor of it actually receives partial cover from you because you're firing from a thicket. However, the 19, even on disadvantage, still hits for 7 damage, which... Yeah. Come on, roll 20. Oh, yep. Okay, it dies
Yay!
just like that.
And there is much rejoicing.
I'm happy to kill something.
That said, we're gonna go ahead and move down the order because you guys don't know. So, what's Grellin do at this point?
Well, okay. Grellin is, since I see him die, right? I know there's another. I'm gonna come around down to here to see if there's any more in this area. Will I see her yet? Let's see here.
You absolutely see someone aiming a bow at you.
At me. Her? Okay. All right.
Well, a bow in that direction anyway.
Let's see, I came from here. Right? Let me move myself back to where I was so I can get my distance here. Hang tight. So if I
I
move
should be
to
able.
here,
The drawback is that I
15.
should be able to see their torches coming
Oops.
close to me.
yeah, I would
You
think
can
so.
And
see
I
a torch
can't
through-
see that.
I don't have a torch.
Yeah, you can see the torch through the light, but he doesn't have. They don't have
so
a
that
torch
was
right there.
that was 15.
Oh.
So you can see someone who is holding a bow pointing in your general direction. Now that said, you are aware that the dead orc in the stream behind you is in a direct line from that person.
Okay, so I'm going to stop here and I'm going to address who I see. Can I see that it's a female? What do I see?
You're 15 feet away. She's in partial cover,
Okay.
short, possibly gnome, halfling, or dwarf, or it might be a goblin. You're not 100% positive yet.
Is she cute? I'm rolling perception. She's cute. Look, just kidding. I can tell that she's pointing a bow at me, right?
She's pointing a bow in that direction.
That direction. Okay. All right. So I kind of raise my hands and say, "Hey, you got no beef with this guy? Did you kill the goblin? Who are you?"
At this point,
Do I see him?
yeah. You can make out a silhouette in the night. Yeah. At this point, do you want to step forward?
I can make. Do I know that it's friendly? I mean,
Well, I have my I have my shield
it's
and
not
my.
a goblin.
It's not a
it's
goblin.
not a goblin. That doesn't mean it's friendly.
It also did scream.
I didn't scream.
Well, like, say something, and I don't think goblins know the common tongue.
That,
Sure they
that is. Do they? I don't know. Yeah. It was so I have my shield and my weapon in my hands, but I've kind of got them raised just slightly to kind of show you that I'm not confrontational at the moment until I figured out what you are.
Yeah. What language did you say that in, by the way? Was it common you were talking?
Yeah, I usually talk in common
Okay.
unless I tell you that I'm not. And if I talk in Dwarven to somebody else, and I will just tell them directly. Yeah.
What do you do? Actually, let's put you on hold for just a moment because Oberon actually has initiative before you.
Okay.
So that's what Grellin does. Now Oberon takes his action, which is what?
We are going to move.
Who's we? You and your flute?
Talking to myself.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, talking to the flute.
Is that a flute in your pocket or?
He and his trusty flute.
Is the flute named Freddy?
Oh my God! Holy shit,
I'm
dude!
glad somebody else
no
gets
one,
that.
no one else here is that fucking old. If anybody else can name that, dude, they win the game.
Yeah.
All right, so I'm aware that a goblin has fallen out of the bushes and into the stream. I know I've heard somebody screaming at something else. I'm gonna go ahead and pull the old detect magic
Ooh.
trick
Ooh.
and see if I can. I'm just ensuring my
Is this-
party's safety.
Do
Is
I?
this a cantrip or are you actually casting a first level spell?
It's a first level.
Okay.
I think normally, Exoa, you and I have detect ale. I think, don't we?
I'm detecting a serious lack of it. at the moment.
Right? Yeah.
You do not detect anything magic.
Okay. I'm also gonna shout out at my boy. Well, I guess just kind of into the darkness. Or wait, can I see Dun Dunrix?
Is he casting magic missile at the darkness?
No, I'm just shouting. I don't even know magic missile. I wish I knew magic missile.
It's 8-bit comedy.
I shoot,
Alright,
I shoot my
gonna move on
magic
to
missile
Ted
into
here.
your
Oh, well,
darkness.
no. Can I see Dunrix?
Should be.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Partially.
I'm gonna kind of like, hey, what do you guys see up there? What the hell's going on up there?
And can I hear him?
Yeah, everybody can hear him.
Okay.
Yeah, I killed a thing. Check out my awesome war boner.
Swing.
+1 for the elves.
Right.
And there's a lady.
+1 magic missile.
There's a lady.
Try not to look like a fool walking through that stream.
Nah, I'm not getting these fucking boots wet. These are Jordans, bro.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Pump them up, pump them up. They hate that.
Yeah, that's my turn.
Okay, so if I heard him, I'm going to yell back at, yes, there is one dead goblin here, and I have come across some short female person who is pointing a bow at me. I'm not able to get any answer from her. Just asked her who she was.
Take the shot.
She's pointing a bow at me. I'm not pointing
Okay.
at her.
Oh yeah. Yeah, just hunker down. We're on our way.
I'm hanker for a hunk of cheese.
Are you going to use said?
Yeah, I'm typing an
Okay.
emote, okay?
Take your time.
I have to look up.
I've noticed other people have moved. Can I move at all, or am I?
Yeah, she's got an action. I need to take this in initiative because if somebody does a certain thing, it will trigger a whole new circumstance.
Okay.
So just bear with us here.
Yep.
Cool.
Oh. Mao is not Dariza. Mao is Kit.
Now Kit at the moment. Kit makes the bow lower the flesh of... Oh, I read flesh of steel. Sorry. The flash of steel in the dim starlight. And then she mutters softly, and the pearl handle of her dagger glows and then brightens to illuminate the area. Hiya, boyos! Can I do that voice for you? Hiya, boyos!
I'm sorry. Hold on.
You're welcome for the assist. I'm Kit. The company sent me to join you. Oh. So the company thinks we needed saving, did they? All right, so are we waiting for you, DP, or?
Oh,
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out what colors I used for the stupid. Whoop. Nope, I got that wrong.
That's lime
I think
green.
I know why I saw her character change.
Now you get it?
Yeah,
I was
now
like-
I get it.
Just get there, babe. Just don't worry about it. Just get there.
But guys, I think I might be a seer.
Yeah, with your torch, I can see why.
I don't have a torch.
Oh, sorry, never mind. Yeah, with your flute.
Yeah, I need to turn the aura off. It's not working properly. So.
No.
In theory, however, no. See, that's the key. There is he has the. Did I forget to?
I can only see limited amount.
Oh, you can't see it through the shrubbery. That's why you can't see it. Okay,
Who said
Torin,
shrubbery.
you can see your light, right?
Yes, I can.
And everybody who's close enough to Torin can actually see his light.
I can't see anything on the other side of the bushes anymore.
No, if you're on the far side of the bushes, you can't see it.
Okay. But I obviously
Whoever
just...
had cast detect magic now can detect a little bit of magic.
Yes.
Oh, well, how long does that last?
10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Yep, just barely in range.
How long does that last after they cast it?
Detect magic.
Well, we're still in the same round, so.
True.
Does.
I didn't
10
know if it was like...
minutes.
Okay, 10 minutes. Okay, so yeah, you're getting a ping back.
I think I'm gonna be good for a while. Something's on the old flute dar.
Now, I want to point out, though, that the moment her light emitted, everybody who was within 50 feet of her, your pearl dagger had this little tiny sound. Let me see if I can give you a sound bite for that.
Oh, we have a pearl dagger.
Yeah, we all do.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
I mean,
you
that.
all
If you're in the company, yeah.
have.
Apparently, you didn't read the charter.
I will be honest. I didn't because every time I brought it up, it crashed roll 20, so I just went along with it.
Blasphemy! You are now no longer in the charter.
That's the one I'm looking for here. Okay, so everybody hears this sound, one right after the other.
Good lord. Did it vibrate too? Because I want more.
Yeah, there's a very light vibration from your dagger.
Hold on, guys. Somebody sent me a text on my BlackBerry.
On your fluteberry. All right, so I look down at my dagger. Obviously, does it glow? Or does it just ping?
Sorry. Say again?
Does the because her dagger glows? Does ours glow when it makes that cute little noise?
No, it just reacted.
No, it just reacted to her light source. The moment her light source went on, and you can't actually tell what her light source is yet, all of your daggers made that little sound, vibrated ever so slightly.
Okay. All right, so obviously, if my dagger is pinging, then I realize that she is. Well, she told me that she.
The company sent me to help.
Yes.
Am I detecting her dagger? Is that what I'm detecting? Because I get an aura and like,
Which
Actually, you detect her aura or her magical item, and you're aware that there are several others around you, but you cannot identify what they are or where they are.
I get its. I can learn its school of magic if there is one.
illusion?
No, it is. Is it just one?
What do you mean, just one?
Do you get to know just one, one school?
It says, and you learn its school of magic, if any. Now, these guys here, these guys, it is blocked by 3 feet of wood or dirt, just to make sure that I'm not
You'd
like.
still, no, you would detect it.
Okay.
It's a light spell.
Yeah.
Should be whatever school of light spell is, an evocation or illusion.
It's evocation.
Okay.
Oh, I have to use an action to learn the school and direction.
Okay.
Are we still on
Alright,
Kit's?
so that's not going to come up to my turn then.
We're still on Kit's turn, right?
No, we're on
No,
Torrens.
we're on Torrens' turn.
Okay.
Okay, now my question is, my torch does take up one hand slot, correct?
Correct.
Okay. Great.
Okay.
Unless you mount it on your head. Just a
I'm
thought.
gonna move forward.
I just want to see that.
Oh god, I just got something pop up here.
That's your magic missile.
Hang on.
Oh.
The roll 20's being really slow here. I'm gonna move up behind Baldock here,
Okay.
and I would like to. Now, can I do both of these in one turn? Can I put the torch on the ground and ready my two-handed axe?
You just drop the torch, unless you're going to attempt to bury it so it's standing. If you try to slam it into the ground so it's standing upright, that is your action. If you just drop the torch,
Okay, I want
ready
to
a
slam.
weapon.
I want to slam it to the ground so it's standing upright.
that's your action then.
Okay.
And you don't need to roll for that.
Okay.
All right, that'll bring us to Baldock.
Alrighty. In that case, I'm going to move up. I kind of move up here a little bit past Oberon, still keeping to the left side of this river.
Okay.
Hello, my bushy friend. Something lurks around us.
And I'd like to, ready my warhammer with one hand and my shield.
Okay. So that's
And-
a move and a free action.
Okay, and then could I do a kind of like I don't want to use the word investigate because I don't want to use that skill. Can I kind of take a gander at the entrance to this cave and see if I can detect anything other than that there's some kind of light source emanating from it?
That would be investigation.
That will require an investigation and or perception depending upon what you're trying to do.
I'm just looking for anything visual that shows me what could be in there. If a group of people have passed nearby, maybe, or there's refuse, or it looks like it's been lived in. Anything I can see from this distance, I guess.
Okay.
Still an investigation roll. Or perception.
Yeah.
Okay. So can I take a perception check then?
Sure.
Yeah, go ahead.
Oh man, terrible rolls tonight.
Perceive, if you can. That's Wolf.
Okay.
I hear a wolf. Well, maybe I don't hear a wolf.
Right.
I think you hear a wolf.
Everybody who's within 10 or 15 feet of the choke point, which is right here, everybody within 10 or 15 feet of that can definitely hear it. Everybody beyond that would need to make a perception check, but you have advantage on it.
I'm sorry, where was the boundary?
I have hearing +0.
Yeah, so Grellin, Kit, Torin,
Yep.
yeah, they'd all have to make a perception roll, but you have advantage on it, so.
So
And your target number is a 12, by the way.
oh, I got it either way then.
Hang on.
Got it, barely.
Okay, so can I shout back, or have I taken all my action?
Well, shouting
You
is
can make a
Yeah,
you can make a shouting movement.
Okay, I'd shout back to the party on this side of the river. Probably, I'm not sure if the other ones can hear me over the water, but let them know that I hear some howling from the cave. Be ready.
Roll 20's acting
Right?
really
Fun
slow.
time.
All right, that ends the round, and you did not trigger anything extraordinary. So we're gonna pause on the actual turn order and allow you to just do what you want here, which includes conversation, movement, etc. So long as you do not go past the threshold. If anybody goes past the threshold, let me know, and that will re-trigger everything.
First thing, I would like to use my action to determine the auras of the magic I've been detecting.
It's pink.
You cannot. How do I put this? You are aware that there is magic around you, but it is being masked, and you can't actually determine its exact location or its type. Only that it's around each person.
Alright, so even... Oh, it's around us.
Yeah.
I'm just making sure that it's not, like, in the woods.
No.
False alarm, guys. We're magic.
Great.
Yeah, I'm gonna leave it at that.
No,
Okay.
yeah, that's fine. I just wanted to make sure there wasn't some, shit dick in the woods hiding out.
No, but I'll have to put together a token for a shit dick.
Nice.
Well, while you
I'm
do
sure
that,
it's gonna
I'm going to yell back at the girl who yelled to us. She said, "Hey, boys, you're welcome for the assist. I'm Kit. The company sent me to join you." So I'm going to yell back to her and say, "Hey, Kit, we didn't ask for the assist, but thanks anyways. And why did the company decide that we needed your help? Why are you here?"
Guys, the people that hired us don't think we can take care of 2 goblins.
Well, no, I'm assuming by the company, she means the company that we are a part of, right? Pearl Dagger?
Yeah.
Okay. So I asked her, why is she here? Why? I know why she's here, but why did they think we needed your help? What's going on?
Well, they just figured you could use the skills of an expert spelunker on this trek thing.
Spelunker, huh?
Yes, Kithri Thorn, shit.
Orange shit. That's an interesting name.
She has.
I forgot my name.
I don't know if I like this woman, guys.
I do. She must have ale because she's
She
drunk.
seems a little shifty.
Kithri Thorngage at your service.
And she has a lisp.
You can call me Kit for short.
All right. Well, Kit, thanks for the arrow deployment. How do you plan to help us?
Well, I'm a professional spelunker.
What do you know about this cave up ahead here?
Well, let's see.
Oh, damn thing.
Let's take a look, see, shall we? Walk up all
Sure.
rubbing her chin and investigate the cave entrance.
Okay, so he pushes her in front of him and says, "Go ahead, I'll lead."
Go ahead. Okay. Okay.
I'm investigating with that score.
Well, I can tell you one thing.
You want to move your token?
There's a wolf in there.
Oh, sure. Where's I can't see the stupid cave.
You can't just jump over trees. What the
Oh,
hell?
there we go.
There.
Oh, hang on. One.
Bro, we're
It
elves.
doesn't-
We fucking
it doesn't-
meld into those things.
Don't worry about the movement factor here.
All right. Well, fine.
So can we move freely at this point?
Yeah, go ahead and move freely. Just do it in an orderly manner and make sure to maintain your marching order if at all possible.
Hey, DP, can I check this goblin to see if I see anything?
Yeah. There's actually a note on that. Where is it?
Ooh.
Goblin stationed here. Blah blah blah. Surprise. Pincushion. First person. And they have nothing but their food on them. Rotting food.
Rotting, so
Don't
it's
touch the food.
not edible. Okay. All right. What did the note say? Can I read it first off? Because I
What,
do.
There was a DM note. It wasn't a physical in-game note.
Oh, I see. I thought you said there was a note on the goblin. Never
Oh,
mind.
Yeah, the note is turn the first person that comes around the corner or splashes through the water into a pincushion with arrows.
Gotcha. Okay. All right. Cool. And if it's written in Goblin, I do speak Goblin. That's the language I picked.
It is written in Goblin. It says, "Oh, put holes in target."
Okay. Okay. So, all right. So that tells me that they were ready for us, unless they were just this is what they
Right.
do for their this is what they're doing.
I doubt it was us. They're probably. Well, I mean,
Well, they're waiting
those
for
two
somebody.
guys that got away did report, definitely.
Yeah, true. They ran away, right? So it could have been, yeah. All right. So I'm going to take from that note, if I may, by reading it that they knew we were coming, so whatever is in this cave might also know that we're coming. Can I tell everybody that?
Yeah, you just did.
You can
Okay, I just
make
did.
that assumption.
Okay, I'm assuming by this note, guys, that I found on this goblin that they were waiting for somebody, somebody. So whatever's in this cave might be ready for us as well. Just throwing that out there. And drinks more of his scotch.
I think at this point,
Cool.
Balrog's gonna have to bring up,
Can I
kid,
get
I
a?
saw you're kind of talented with a bow, but how did you find us?
That's a good question. How the hell did you know we were coming here?
I know you're a spelunker.
Yeah,
Oh,
you spelunk the trees. How do you know we're here?
Company couldn't have known we were coming to this cave.
Oh, she might be in cahoots with the goblins.
hang on.
Let's light her on fire and see if she's a witch.
Does he float?
And what do we do with witches? We burn them. I'm going to move closer to... I don't even see where... Where are you at, Exoa? I don't see you at all, period.
Oh yeah,
Right
he's
next-
gone.
Oh, you're over here.
Oh wait, yeah, there he is.
You moved over here. I didn't see you move next to me. Fuck. Never mind. Eh.
Well, they gave me a map. I just followed the map.
Convincing.
Doesn't sound very believable to me, so I'm gonna have to keep my eye on you.
You're Grayson, right? She points at Grellin.
I know this was Baldock.
All right.
Which one of you is Grayson?
So, Baldock, that was to you, and the rest of you, unless you know Dwarven, ignore it.
Was Grayson the name of the fellow who hired us?
No.
Okay,
No, that was Gundren. Gundren? Is that what it was?
Gundren, something like that.
Yeah.
At this point, I'm content to let Kit lead on and
Guys,
Well,
are these
I'm-
wolves getting
I'm
louder?
just
Yeah, there's sounds
standing
like
at
more
the
of them.
entrance, investigating the entrance, waiting for the GM to give me some results on my 20 that I rolled.
You're not far enough in for it to result in anything other than the sounds I've added.
Guys, I think these wolves are getting closer. If you haven't heard the wolves,
Sounds like there's more of them.
they sound suspiciously like my neighbor's dogs.
Alright, like, she's realizing at this point that y'all are putting her in the front. She's like, I'm gonna slick back here.
I don't remember
You're
when
the
we were there.
you're the spelunker.
Yeah, that's not in the cave. I mean, we're not. That's coming out of the cave. There's a difference.
Okay, hold on a second here. Let's see. I guess. Water vehicles, maps, geography. Oh, yeah. All right. Generally, out trees.
does our
Okay.
ranger have stealth? Or some Can-
Your range
might
is
scout?
stealthy. I can definitely move up
Shit.
if you guys want me to go.
I mean, if we're
into
gonna go into the cave, there's two ways we can go about it.
Yeah, you can do it the
Kick in the
dwarven way.
front door with Grellin, or
Yep.
send somebody else.
We'll go over here for now till we decide.
Can I climb up a tree?
Jesus.
There are no trees in the immediate vicinity. It's just
Bushes.
kind of tall, thick bushes.
I can go ahead and tell you now, Oberon ain't going in first.
Heavy D says use magic missile.
Oh yes, I have magic missile. I shoot the darkness.
Magic missile!
Hey, is this
Can
a good?
I
Is
use
this a
my
good?
plus
Phenomenal
9
video.
knife of ogre slaying?
Is this a? Yeah. Okay. Is this a good time to bio? Because it's a good time for me. To buy a
Yeah,
Maybe.
if we want to take a break, this would be a good moment to take like a 5-minute break here, hit the bio, get drinks, stuff like that, because I'm pretty sure it's going to be pretty intense for the next hour.
Yeah.
Sounds like it.
Yeah, it sounds like it.
Action 5.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and buy. I already got my grips.
Okay, viewers, to my stream, we're gonna take a couple minute break here. We're gonna grab our drinks, go to the bio. So grab yours as well, and we'll be right back. A couple minutes.
As I quickly make my cigarette to go smoke it.
All right, am I the only one back?
I'm
Never left.
putting out the suggestion there that with my breath weapon I could burn the bush if you want, and that could eliminate any potential threats.
Or drive them out of the cave?
Or
I hope you know that most of this woods that we're in is shrubbery. I
Shrubbery?
don't know if we can quell a fire.
You must say that correctly. You can't just say shrubbery. You have to say shrubbery.
Shrubbery!
There you go.
That wasn't perfect.
And
Oh, Weary Bard. I saw them live whenever I went to I guess I saw them in London when I went
Sweet.
overseas.
That is so cool.
It was like hands down the best performance I've ever seen in my entire life.
I can almost imagine. I could imagine seeing them live.
It was like I literally peed.
That's like
myself.
having
It's
yeah.
not even a joke.
It's
Just
like having dinner
a
with
tiny
Robin
little
Williams.
drop.
Yeah, it's like having dessert with Robin Williams.
Yeah. But then the King Arthur forgot his lines at the shrubbery part.
Oh shit.
And so when they came back with the shrubbery, they was like, "We are no longer the Knights of Knee. We are the Knights of something like that." And I can't remember. And King Arthur goes, "The Knights of Shamalala ding dong ching ching cha chong chong. Just destroyed the crowd. It was so good.
That's so cool. I want to play Roger the Shrubber. Brave Sir Robin.
Hey, Bard,
Yep.
I found the dwarven ale.
Did you? Sweet. Nice. I like it.
All right, I'll get some too then.
I'm still on coffee face.
It's okay. It's like, what time is it? You're in your world.
In the future.
It's 5 a.m. here.
5 a.m. Sunday morning.
Yep.
How's the future look?
Shitty.
Great. Just like today. I hear wolves.
Yeah,
Man.
that's not mine.
When we got to the stream, I was really hoping I was going to get to shoot a crossbow bolt with a rope attached to it so we could ford the river, but it was just a little baby stream.
I just want to
It
kill something.
might get deeper in the cave. Sometimes they do.
My other thought was the first river we get to, we're going to have to fashion a raft so I can use my water vehicle for efficiency.
I'm telling you, dude, you should have fashioned a raft to get over this. That would have been hilarious.
We're going to have a whole, God, what's the story I'm thinking of?
We prepared to ford
Just,
the river.
just raft riding with, Oberon playing his flute.
Dude, that sounds so good. I can
40 days.
I'm pretty sure later in life I can charm the winds into literally carrying us.
Yeah, I'm sure like a level 20 bard could just play music that would summon the wind.
Yep.
Then Torn would step on and sink the raft because he's a beast.
You ever
Or
seen
just
Wind
like
Waker?
floating behind us on like a raft of corpses.
That actually sounds pretty cool.
This is my raft
Like
I
a wake
made
of
it.
dead fish.
out of goblins and horses. That's why I chopped up the horses.
So Kit's a spelunker, huh? Do you prefer stalactites or stalagmites? Both are pointy and hard.
I prefer more spacious, friendly-looking caverns.
Do you?
That one is fairly narrow.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
It's a definite choke point here.
Now, I want to make an observation. I'm curious if it would play into a goblin's action. Towards the end of the last battle, Torin covered his face in goblin blood. Right by now, it would obviously be dried, but there'd be a visible dragon claw handprint on his face.
On your own?
So I'm curious if that would play into an intimidation factor.
Oh.
Yeah,
So,
probably.
He does have intimidate as a skill, but
That should give you a
Well,
plus one.
intimidation- yeah.
I think that would give you like advantage.
Right? Yeah. Or plus
Yeah.
one to intimidation.
Oberon, not intimidated, definitely disgusted. Bruh, do you have any idea the diseases that come along with that thing?
it's okay.
They're like-
Nothing that fire
They're
won't
like
clear.
cats.
It's alright, we have a cleric.
And I didn't ingest anything.
All right, I'm here.
There he is. Alright, so theoretically, I should be able to see where I'm standing quite a good distance into the tunnel, yeah?
Yeah.
Can I roll to see what I see, or do I see what I see?
You see what you see.
What do I see? You knew that was coming, right?
Exactly what you see.
Water.
Did it.
You
So,
probably see what I see. The
Water.
stream.
I see water.
You can tell from a certain vantage point, which is actually the other side of the stream, you can tell that there's just a few, just inside the cave mouth, it looks like some uneven steps, and you can see the stream going back to where it forks, but that's it.
Oh, I can see back that far. Okay, all right. Rock formations on the side. Okay. But right now, I really can't tell that turns in from where I'm standing. Okay. All right. Good deal. All right. So, guys, what do you want to do? We have two ways to do this.
I have an idea.
Okay. First off, did the ranger have stealth? Do we want to send him in and scout?
I
do have stealth. I can always go ahead and scout, or I can just walk in first without stealthing. I mean, either way.
What was your idea, Oberon?
The sound of the wolves is definitely coming from the cave, right?
Perception checks.
All right, give me a second.
Bam.
Damn. Are we missing no Torin?
Yeah, it's a little bit slow. I don't know why roll 20 is so slow tonight.
Okay. You had advantage on this, and all you needed was a simple roll of 10.
Poor Dragonborn.
Okay, so everyone except Torin has suddenly become aware that the sound of the canines has ceased completely.
That means that there's something that is quieting them.
Or that they've left the cave
I'm
and
so
there's
smart.
another opening on the other side.
Yeah, perhaps.
Well, I'm at the back.
Move forward and just kind of check for traps as I go through here.
Good idea.
Sounds reasonable.
Because this dumb dwarf
We've
was
kinda
about to
taken
run
the
in.
rash approach up to here, so maybe we should start using our ranger.
I was actually gonna see if I can draw them out with prestidigitation.
What kind of dwarf are you?
Prestidigitation.
Yes, I was going to
Hey, I'm a
cast a rotting
I'm
meat
a bookworm,
odor.
man.
Okay, first thing I'd like to point out is in 5th edition they changed how the searching for traps and disabling and all that stuff works. It is now, for searching traps, for searching in general, it is now an investigation roll.
So I shall roll investigation. Investigating.
Ooh.
You
23,
do
baby.
not detect any traps in your immediate vicinity.
I'm going to move up just to... Oop, no, not that way. I'm going to move up just to kind of back him up. Just...
To try to kind of sneak through here, so
Then I'll let him sneak. Nice stealth roll.
just see what I can. Kind of pausing at the corners and jumping across swiftly.
Okay, I'm going to have you pause there and let others move.
Can I, well, you're in stealth, right? Yes?
Well,
Okay.
he thinks he's in stealth, but
Yeah, he's attempting to move stealthily.
I'm pretty confident. This is not my first cave.
Okay, well, if he's thinks he's moving stealthily, yelling up to him to see what, to ask him what he sees isn't going to do.
Yeah, I don't think
Yeah.
I was thinking the same. We
Well,
probably
I can do
should
that.
yell up for them.
Hey,
Yeah,
are you
we'll just-
stealth? Are you stealth?
No,
How about now?
Now
I'll
on.
stay here.
All right, so I guess
I have a thumbs up.
you gave me a thumbs up.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm gonna move up then forward right to here, and see what I see.
okay, is anybody else moving here?
I'm also going to stick right behind Grelin per usual. I kind of whispered to Oberon to keep an eye on Kit. I don't want a knife on my back, especially one with a pearl hilt.
You
Hey,
all have
spelunking
the
chick.
same
Oh,
dagger.
well,
Leave
At
my
this
boy
point, I need-
alone.
at this point I need to... Oh, yeah, you already told him you were the... Yeah, never mind. They're just taking you at your word, so...
Wait, what?
Well, you know,
She said the company sent her, but she didn't say what company, and
well
so at this point you're just kind of making an assumption.
we saw the dagger, yeah,
Well, she had a pearl handle. The
Yeah.
pearl handle of her dagger glowed.
yeah.
So we
Yeah, but
assume it's the pearl dagger.
nobody did a proper investigation
Well,
I-
we assume that it's the same dagger we had, since ours made this pretty little noise too.
It looks
Me too.
similar, yes, but without, actually asking her to present it and investigating it and checking it. Other than that, it's just a white pearl dagger that you've seen in bad lighting.
We'll just have to search it thoroughly next time it comes up where we can.
Yep.
Like I said, keep an eye on her.
You
Yep.
got
Got
it.
your back growing.
Thank you.
All right, there
Take my
are
6.
enough of you moved close enough. I'm going to read you your next piece of flavor text here.
Watch me 6. Okay.
Just inside the cave mouth, a few uneven stone steps lead up to a small, dank chamber on the east side of the passage.
You're here.
The cave narrows to a steep fissure at the far end and is filled with the stench of animals and decaying flesh. Savage snarls and the sounds of rattling chains greet your ears, where 3 wolves are chained up just inside the opening, that's to the right.
To here.
Each wolf's chain leads to an iron rod driven into the base of the stalagmite. They are currently gnawing on something, we'll call it roughly halfling or dwarf sized.
Okay. And you said that they're chained to stakes. 3 of them. Okay. Can I move? Oops. God dang! I keep forgetting.
Hang on, let me reveal them for you.
Okay. Reveal. Tin Man loves his detect magic, man.
Oh, don't worry. I'm detecting.
You're detecting.
Oh wait, I didn't even mean to send that. My bad. I tried to minimize it. I don't even think it's active right now. I think it's been longer than 10 minutes.
Okay.
Probably yes at this point.
Have
yeah.
the wolves noticed that we're here?
They do actually look up at you, but they're tearing away at something pretty. They're very aggressive in what they're eating.
Okay. So
I'm not touching that.
if they're chained to a stake or something, I'd like to move here just a little closer to see what I can see in the rest of the room.
Well, you can clearly see that there are 3 of them,
Mm-hmm.
and your vision extends enough that you can see the back of this room,
Back here.
and it narrows down considerably.
Okay. Here.
There is a narrow opening in the east wall. You think it goes, yes, right there. You think it goes through, but you're not entirely certain without going in there.
Okay, but I'm not seeing anything else in the rest of the room here, just the wolves and then that, what I think is a possible passageway. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. It's kind of neat. I can't see past that rock there. That's kind of neat how that works.
That's the stalagmite that they're chained to.
Okay. Oh, okay. All right, so I'm going to just kind of let everybody know. I guess Kit can see it now. There are 3 wolves in this room.
I can see it as well.
3 wolves in this room. I don't see anything else. A tight passageway behind them. I don't see any reason to really go in this room at the moment.
We can leave them alone. We'll come
Yeah.
back for them and
Yep.
we'll deal with them if we have to. We should probably push forward.
I'm cool with that. Dom, you want me to lead at this point?
Maybe we should.
Yeah.
Move up a little bit. Hey, Nino Coonhound. Nino Coonhound. I'm not sure if I said that right, but anyways, thank you. I hope I didn't slaughter that too bad. Thank you for that follow, man. Appreciate it. Welcome to the Weary Bard Troop. Oh, and Deacon Scale Singer. Deacon Scale Singer. Gosh.
What is on the
Woo,
left of us?
thank you for those follows, guys.
Elven or Dwarven boys.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I need Torin to move up, and then I need everybody to pause.
So
Okay.
passage that leads this way
Um,
to the left.
I need them to back up at least 10 feet.
Me?
No, you're good.
Yeah. Okay.
All right.
Okay, so the reason I had to have you back up is because, lo and behold, there are a couple of things that are relevant here. One is to anybody with sight looking to the left, you're actually going to see that guy.
This guy right here. Yeah.
Yeah, I can see him now.
Okay.
Okay, and if you can see him, then you can probably see that one as well.
Can see the other one. Yeah. So we can see that there's two in there.
Okay.
There's
in
Stolzio. Thank you
addition
for that
to
follow, man.
that,
Appreciate that. Holy cow.
and in,
Parent Dash, and thank you for the follow. Got all kinds of follows tonight. Thank you guys. Feeling the love tonight. This is awesome. All right. Sorry.
no, it's okay, man. I expect to get follows when we do Tuesdays. You know,
Zara's Shadows. Thank you for the follow.
Ah,
Woohoo! We're racking them in. Love it. Thank you guys. Welcome to the troop. Weary Bar troop.
All right, so the first thing that I need to do is read you the flavor text here. So, at this point, characters without dark vision will absolutely need a light source to see their surroundings. So
Yeah.
there's that.
What can we have we determined what Kit is?
Halfling.
Maddox Hadley, thank you for that follow. Appreciate it. Feeling lots of love tonight. So halflings have dark vision, right? Yeah, I'm sure they do.
Nope.
Oh, they
Nope.
don't? I did not know that. I thought they
So
did.
Pastoral people.
what a
Ah.
spelunker.
Yeah, with some great spelunker. Yeah. I've got my
Not a very
spelunking
great
torch.
spelunker.
I'm starting to doubt the story that she's
Yeah,
given
no
us.
shit, right? Uh-huh. Yep. Well, her dagger glows. Maybe she can see with that. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Everybody can see, and anybody who's not your party can see that source, that light source.
Okay, I'm gonna move us up here a little bit.
Okay, so your first flavor text here is the main passage from the cave itself, the cave mouth, climbs steeply upward, the stream plunging and splashing down its west side. In the shadows, a side passage leads west across to the other side of the stream, which you can see, those
Here.
two goblins over there.
Yep, that's here.
In the shadows of the ceiling to the north, you can just make out the dim shape of a rickety bridge of wood and rope crossing over the passage ahead of you.
Do we
Another
actually?
passage intersects this one 20 feet above the floor. Now, that's the good news.
Okay.
The bad news is when I roll the d20 and that goblin guard on the bridge absolutely sees you.
Do we see him?
Well, not immediately. And then he picks up something and goes, hoopa hollerin', clang, 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 as he's beating on something.
Ooh. All right,
and
guys.
now everybody probably within 100 feet is aware of something going on.
He is signaling either that we're here to other goblins or something. Otherwise, he would have just like fired a bow at us or something. So he's signaling something.
Frickin' sentries.
I'm fucking brilliant, aren't I?
Drums. Drums in the deep.
Doom, 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 doom.
I get that reference. Now, this is the first part of that. Now, the second part is I need to know what you do or say, bearing in mind that movement may or may not be possible at this stage.
And the goblin is still there. On the bridge.
He hoops and hollers, and he clangs on something, and then he vanishes from sight.
Oh, of course. Okay, I was going to tell the ranger to take a shot at him, but
We're ready anyway. I knock an arrow and just get ready.
yeah, I mean my weapon is still drawn with my shield and everything.
Yeah, hearing him make all that noise, I kind of know what's gonna. I know we're in for something, so I'm.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I'm
we
pretty sure
definitely are.
everyone's weapon is prepared.
So one thing-
Everybody get ready.
So Death Penguin, what I'm
Since,
going to do is I'm going to. Oh, God darn it! I keep. There. I'm going to
You're
move
gonna
up.
what?
I'm going to move up onto the ledge, if I may. There.
Yeah,
Out of the
I was
water.
gonna move up behind Kit and get out of the stream.
I want to get out of the water. And the water has
Okay.
stopped. The water sound has stopped.
Yes, it has.
Okay.
Since
And I still can't see the goblin. He's gone, even though I moved closer, right, to the bridge.
That is correct. You cannot see the goblin. First of all, that's above you.
Okay.
And second of all, he is definitely not in your line of sight anywhere.
Okay.
Okay, has everybody moved where they're going to? I'm sorry, let me...
I had
I can't even see.
I-
Oh, there's
Tyrell
Tyrell down there.
there.
Okay.
Yes.
Since Tyrell's not going to be active in this session, can I make an assumption that I handed him the torch to carry?
I'm okay with that.
That's
Yes.
cool. Okay.
I'm
That's
okay
cool.
with that.
That way I can have my battle axe ready.
Yeah.
Does my dagger continue to glow if I put it in its sheath? Then
You
it
can
would-
you can turn it off, on or off.
But I want it to stay on my belt.
Yes. You have to command it to turn off. So if you
Okay.
put it back in the sheath, the handle still glows. It'll be the illumination won't go behind you, but it will definitely go in front of you in like a 180-degree arc.
But you have to make the noise of it turning off and on, though.
Well, it's just still on.
Sort of like a bleep bloop.
know where I'm. You don't know. No, you know where I'm going with that one. Hang on.
Yep.
Hang on.
We need some battle music. Well, we're not in battle yet, but we need like spelunking
battle
music. Is there spelunking music? That's what we need.
Did you hear a lightsaber?
Exactly the sound effect I was imagining.
Yep, exactly.
Okay, so everybody's moved and everybody's done anything that they're going to do at this point.
Everybody,
right?
set your
Sure.
daggers to
My
stun.
battle axe is ready.
Okay. What I need you to do now is listen to this. I'm going to give you 15 seconds, and then you're going to roll initiative.
Oh, that's not a stream. That's more water. That's lots of water.
Floodgates!
Yep.
Floodgates!
Yep, they're
Floodgates!
trying to flood us out of here.
At this point, the passage is suddenly filled with a mighty roar as a huge surge of rushing water pours down from above somewhere.
Uh-huh.
It's only a matter of seconds before it reaches you.
Quick, use magic missile.
Wolf Den, get in the wolf den. wasn't that the wolf den was above the stream, wasn't it?
Yeah, I think so.
Yes.
Here we
If
go,
you
Delago.
want
Thank
to
you for
deal
that
with
follow, man. Appreciate that.
yourself.
Can I just grab pitons and climb up this side of the wall?
Well, that's what I was gonna. Yeah, do we have to roll initiative to move, or can we just move now?
Yeah, roll initiative at this point.
All right. Remember to target yourself, guys.
Oops. I think I forgot to target myself.
Yeah, that hurt myself again.
No,
12.
I didn't.
Because I would want to, and the water stops. Because I
It
was.
didn't actually stop. I didn't put it on repeat because it's a little loud.
Oh, okay.
Thank you.
All right, I was gonna actually try to move up, but that's why I asked if we had to roll initiative first.
Oh, me, Grellin, you and I got a reroll.
Why do I have to re-roll?
We both had
Oh,
12s.
we're at 12s. Oh,
You
okay.
don't have to reroll.
Just have to tell
Oh.
me who has the higher dex.
Oh, Grellin.
16.
Yeah, lead on, friendo.
Okay.
All right, so there's your order. Oh, hold on.
There were some really good rolls.
They get a bonus here. Oh, they get advantage.
Advantage.
Okay, so I got to roll again.
Who's they?
Ooh, so instead of a 3, they have a 7
Seven.
for their initiative. Okay, then. Even though I've turned it off,
Hear the water.
and it's a nice sound effect, you have to bear in mind the water is still rushing.
Okay.
So
And then do we see it now? Is it coming at us? What? Or we just can't see anything yet? We can hear it.
no, it's coming at you. I mean, at this point, it's definitely filling up fast.
Okay.
This is a flood that threatens all creatures in the tunnel.
Okay.
So the very first thing you have to do is Make a DC 10 dexterity save to avoid being initially swept away.
Okay.
Well, that's a save.
Dexterity save, huh? Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Hold on, I have to log back in since I accidentally exited myself out.
Don't you hate that?
Retro Reggie.
I've done that before too. Iria Delago. Well, I hope I didn't mess up your name there. But thank you all for those follows. That was really cool. That was like a whole surge of follows.
I met my first part of my follow goal
Which was?
yesterday. 135 followers.
Ah, sweet. You're going to do like a 16-hour stream?
I'm going to do
I
a
told him
12-hour.
I told him he can't do a 12-hour because he's got to take care of me.
I can. I just have to take breaks.
Yeah, you got to take breaks in a 12-hour anyways.
I told him
Otherwise,
he should
yeah.
just dye his beard blue for a day.
So, Dari, thanks for the retweet, man. Appreciate that. Thank you. Really appreciate that. Because I don't know if I have a lot of followers on my tweet, really. So, thank you for that. Appreciate it. That helps a lot.
Okay, so has everybody rolled there?
I have, yes.
Yep.
Oh,
Believe so.
I forgot to roll.
Tyrell.
Oh, my bad. Let me roll off of his character sheet. Actually,
Does the does the water have to roll a dex?
I think the water's just gonna happen.
Oh, Iria Delago. I hope I'm saying that, man. Thanks for the retweet. Love me some Lost Mine. Oh yeah, have you played this before, Sildari? It's fun so far, man.
yeah, he makes that. Okay, so Oberon
Washed away.
fails.
I have a
the
feeling I am getting
save.
swept.
A creature that fails to get out of the way can attempt a DC 15 strength saving throw to hold on.
Oh, there you go.
Strength, huh?
Strength.
Uh-oh.
What are your skills, man?
Let's give it a shot.
Play that goddamn
Wait,
flute.
is this the bard?
Yes, this
Yeah,
is the
it's
bard.
This is the bard.
Mm-hmm.
It makes sense that I am not a very strong man. Like, if I could grip with my lips, absolutely
Grip
could do
with
it.
my
I have to grip
lips.
with my arms, though.
That's some embouchure.
By the way, for
go-to?
everyone who's watching this, please be aware that I am ad-libbing and adjusting parts of this module to fit circumstance. I am not a person that's going to run it strictly by the book, so...
That's cool, though. That's all right.
So there's good news and there's bad news. Which would you like first?
I'll take the bad.
You get to roll a d6.
Okay.
Five. Ooh.
I really hope that wasn't damage.
I think
I
it
have
was.
a feeling it's
I
damage.
think it was.
Okay, this is you in the water. Whoop, that's Tyrell. This is you in the water, failing your roll there. Okay.
Goodbye, friendos.
Sildari says he hates when
so-
the jukebox is broken. Is the jukebox broken? You mean broken in Roll20, or I don't think Death Penguin has any music.
I turned the sound of the water off because it was a little loud.
I have
Ignore
music.
that.
I mean,
didn't mean to click that.
I can play music, but often it doesn't. And I can't play my battle music like I want to because I think it's copyrighted. And my Sirenscape doesn't work on my laptop over here. I got to get it working.
All right, so this is what we got here. 5 squares.
Oh, he
One.
said he meant when the bard doesn't play music. Well, the bard's underwater at the moment, so
My flute is soaked and the electronics don't work correctly. I'll get it in a second.
it's an electronic flute.
Shh.
Oh my God.
No, yeah, this is not the. We're in a silent cave trying to sneak up on an enemy, and I'm currently underwater. I don't think I've had much of a chance to be artistic.
Okay, so you go
Obvious.
downstream 5 plus 1. So you go 5
Ooh.
plus 1. That's 30 feet, and for every 10 feet, you take a d6 of bludgeoning damage.
Holy crap, man!
So that was
Holy crap!
a good bit. That's 2 actually, isn't it? Oh no, 3.
What you should have done is grabbed on the kit, take her with you.
So
I don't like
you
to touch
take
women.
you take
Touch
8
women.
points of damage. Okay. So
I'm dead.
No, you're not dead.
Oh, okay.
It's 8. So the good news is you're alive. The bad news is, and this is for everyone else, every round he will go 15 feet further down the stream. He is unconscious, beginning the drowning process.
So somebody has to
in
go
the
back
stream.
and get him. Somebody has to go back and get him out of the water, right?
Right. So
Yeah.
now this is where your
I vote for the Dragonborn since he's in the back anyhow.
yeah, this is where your initiative comes in.
Okay.
Now, if everybody wants to simply say I pass, or I hold my action, and the last person in the line there rushes after him, I'm okay with that.
Yeah, I can go for him if you want.
Well, we gotta wait for initiative roll, right? Remember me.
No,
Yeah.
you already rolled your initiative.
You gotta say that like you're underwater.
I'm gonna
though.
hold my action
yes.
and hope that someone with longer legs is up to the challenge of chasing him down.
So, I guess I'm next, and I'm gonna go after him. To dash,
Nice.
70 feet.
Ooh, nice.
Who's doing this?
Elven
This
movement.
This is Dumb doing this.
I'm real dumb. 14. Yeah.
14. All right. Well, it doesn't take anything. I mean, it doesn't take anything to actually just stop somebody. You can just put your foot in front of him and stop moving. So I'm going to allow you to get to him, and you'll be able to stop his movement. But it will take your next action to actually pull him out of the water and make sure he's not dead.
I hope those of you that are watching the stream can see the texting over here that's going on, or the emoting that's going on. It's part of the
It's
fun.
uncomfortably sad.
Yeah, right. It's only the bard.
Yeah.
I swear, if
Wait.
y'all save me, I swear to God, I will sing you Celine till you say stop.
You're gonna do what to my flute? Oh, never mind.
Yeah, run all the way down and stop him from drowning and kind of start to pull him towards the bank.
All right.
Okay, I can't
That's going to bring
see
us to Torin. What's your action?
So you guys are way down
Okay.
there. Okay.
I don't like these wolves.
No, for
You
Pete's
don't like
sake.
what?
I don't like these wolves.
The wolves
Wolves.
offend him.
So I'm gonna take a step. I'm gonna take a step in here, and I'm gonna use my breath weapon.
Hey DP, just real quick, I'm just moving myself over a little bit so that my viewers can see what they're doing down south here a little bit.
Yeah, that's fine.
I'm actually still over here, but
Use my-
because of the lighting, they can't see. So, and I still
I'm
can't
gonna
see.
use my breath weapon on this wolf here.
Where is Torin?
Actually,
Oh, there he is. Okay.
what?
15
Fire.
feet cone.
Cone.
15
Oh,
foot
hang
fire cone.
on. You handed the torch.
It's Tyrael. So you walked in there
Correct.
with no
I
sight.
have a feeling that torch is not lit anymore.
You went with all this water, maybe. I don't know. Yeah, does he have to like roll a save on for the torch to continue to work?
No, the initial is to simply jump out of the initial rush of water. If you
Okay.
make that, you're okay.
All right. So the torch is going, but
You're going to use your breath weapon on.
Now, 15-foot cone. With that would simply hit one enemy, correct?
no. A cone spreads out. So is the 15 feet at the end of the cone, the far end?
Yes.
Okay. So I would imagine you would.
It
take-
goes out 15 feet, and it is 15 feet wide at the end.
All right. DP, I'm just moving myself down here so my streamers can see what's going on down there.
Yeah, that's fine. Go ahead and move your token down to that spot.
Well, here. Is that cool?
Yeah.
All right.
That's cool.
But yeah, technically I'm still up here. So everybody
I'm
knows.
not sure why Tyrael's is not showing. I've got that token set up to show. So. Okay, so your breath weapon does your DC. They don't get a DC. They're pinned in. Creature takes 2d6 on a failed. Okay, they're automatically going to fail. They do not have the ability to move out of the way. So roll your damage.
Okay. Now with breath weapon, what would that be? Sorry.
It's fire 2d6.
2d6 on 3 targets.
Yeah, 2d6. So, do you just roll it once, or you roll it once for each target?
He rolls 2d6 and it applies to all targets.
Okay.
And we will give the people viewing here a little show on something.
Oh, the little breath. Yes,
Let's
show me your breath.
see. Breath. Fire.
Ooh.
And now you viewers will know why I call him Dragon Breath. This
Here we
is
go.
one of the many reasons.
Breath weapon.
There you So 9 damage to each one.
Swear to God, if these wolves have higher health than I,
In my Tuesday night game, I have 4 health hit points. 4.
Yeah, I'm looking at the information here.
oh, you mean on our Tuesday night you only have 4 health?
Hey,
Yeah.
He's a dark elf
I'm a
enchanter.
Dark Elf Enchanter.
Kind of like AQ. I mean, you get like one shot by lose.
Yeah.
Oh
Terrible
yeah.
at the
I'm not supposed to get hit. You guys are supposed to protect me.
beginning. Yeah. It'll get better as we level up.
Yeah.
How much did you do?
Sildari says at
9?
least he rolls well. You got Snake Eyes the first
You
time?
did.
Oh,
You did
God.
not kill any of them, but they are all. Wait, but they are all whimpering on the floor, charred heavily.
So they are gravely
You can
damaged.
just look at them and tell that they're very close to death.
Okay, cool.
Oh, those poor
Yes.
wolves.
They're a threat.
Yeah.
We need cover.
They're a threat. They were
I'd say
eating.
the water was a threat. I think you got a little bloodthirsty.
Yeah, no shit. All right. So, okay. Yeah, so who's up? Kit? Or Torn, are you done?
Yep. I moved
Yeah, he's
in.
done.
Cragmaw, yes.
Kit, you're up. What are you doing here?
Yeah, do we know the name of this cave? Does Kit know the name of this cave?
Yes, spelunker.
She does, actually.
Okay.
Is it my turn yet?
Yeah, I just said it was your
sorry.
turn.
Where is she? She's up here. Okay, I'll move back up here so people can see.
I'm looking at someone. I think you all know it. Hang on. One sec here. As
Yeah.
GM looks at a different map.
I mean, I know the
She
name.
was climbing up the wall,
Hot dog. They are hot dogs now. Wolf. Wolf dog.
so she's just kind of staying there, climbing up the wall, so that she can keep an eye on everything.
Armored hot dogs.
Probably
They're still alive though, Sildari.
Cragmaws.
Now, a quick question about the wolves. Would they be on fire after that?
Yeah, they're well, no, they're going to be heavily seared and singed and not in any real shape to fight because you just shocked them for like a lot of their health.
Yeah.
But they're not on fire per se.
Sildari just says
Okay.
that they'll be really tough to eat.
Just
Well,
boil
unless
them.
you're Cajun Sildari, they like that. That. Yeah.
We need to keep
Blackened.
up our strength.
Man, I've got some Tonys in my back pocket. We could take care of them.
There's got to be some crawfish in this water too.
Who needs crawfish when you have seared wolf?
Cragmaw, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
so-
you guys are probably aware that it's called Cragmaw, or the area at least is. So
Okay. Yeah, I mean, I have Wanderer, so if I've been here
What is
before, I'll
it?
remember it.
what is Kit doing?
She's climbing up the wall and keeping a lookout.
Okay, climbing the wall and keeping the lookout.
She's looking out and she sees a wall.
Okay, Grelin, what are you doing there?
Well, I'm going to probably just hold my ground and see what's going on, because I'm gonna, in case something decides to come up here, I'm going to kind of stand at the ready to protect everybody else.
Okay. At this point, something does happen.
Okay. Kit falls off the wall. No.
Ah, thank God, the calm water.
Water returns to its normal state.
Okay. Good, good, good. Oh, this is like perfect music for this. It's the eye of the storm. All right. So, I mean, that was my action. That was all I'm doing. So, are we waiting on something?
You're not waiting on me, if that's what you're asking.
Oh, okay. So I guess it's that was all I was doing. So, I was just foregoing any other action other than standing my ground waiting.
Obron's turn to
Yeah.
rule into the stream.
Do you know how to swim?
I'm activating tokens here, so just.
You ever asked
bear
an
with me
unconscious
for a
man if he
second.
knows how to swim? The same answer is probably going to be.
I'll take that as a no.
All right, so that brings us to Oberon.
Can you do a saving?
Your action actually allows Domnorix to pull you from the stream.
Sweet.
You're unconscious but not dead, so.
Okay, so I'm on the bank, but can't really do anything.
Right.
Who's gonna
I
give
will
him mouth
just-
to mouth?
I will lay here and let my elven ancestry breathe breath back into my lungs. No homo.
Wow.
No pressure. No pressure.
Goblin first.
Oh yeah, goblin's next.
Okay, so that brings us to the goblins. The good news is there are goblins. The bad news
It's good news for
is
you.
there are goblins, and they come storming at you from multiple sides here.
Peachy.
Incoming! And I would have seen them because I was keeping a lookout.
Yep, you
Yep.
definitely would have.
Yep. Actually, she should have. She would have been able to warn us before they
As soon
came.
as I see them, I would have been down on the ground.
Ooh, wow.
Ow, ow.
Okay. And they're there.
Okay, so the only things that can happen
Drummer
here
boy
are
music. It
two
is Drummer Boy.
arrows at Grelin and a attempted clubbing of Baldock.
Very nice, Iridago. The Darlago, that is Drummer Boy.
Okay, so the attempted clubbing of Baldock is a miss. Oh, and let me change one thing here. I need to turn that off, turn that on, turn that on.
Yeah, these guys are pretty cool. It's playing on my pretzel. It's kind of on the epic genre, so it kind of.
You have music going?
I do, yeah, just because we needed something that represents some battle. For my viewers, anyways. I don't know if you all can hear it or not. I don't know. What was the name of what? This song is The Bigger They Are.
and my roll 20 is suddenly being really sluggish.
Is it?
Yeah.
It's a roll. It's a roll 10 now.
Sorry.
I was much happier than I thought it was going to be.
We succeeded! Victory! Oh, you got battle music playing now? Sweet. Cool. That'll work. That'll work.
Yeah.
Now we can't hear you, Death Penguin.
I swear to God, I pressed that damn button. The attempt to swing a Baldock misses. The left goblin on the bridge above, up here, takes his bow, knocks the arrow, pulls it back, and looses the bow. I mean, yes, the bow hits the ground below him, and he goes.
He rolled a 1. Epic failure.
The other one shoots and hits you, I think. What's your AC?
18.
Oh, he misses.
It plinks off his armor.
Tink.
Yeah, but that's the good news. The bad news is you're in tight, confined spaces. So, does a 16 hit Baldock?
Pretty sure they're both 18.
I have 18 AC.
Okay, so it misses you, and nobody else is in that line because Kit's on the wall, just out of his sight.
She jumped on the wall.
Yeah, as soon as I saw them coming, I went back down the wall.
You're still out of sight. I'm pretty sure. Let me double check.
That's fine. I don't think an arrow bouncing off his armor should hit everyone in that line.
Yeah, you're fine. And that brings us to the top of our order. Baldock, what do you want to do?
All right, I think I'm going ahead and use Sacred Flame on this goblin in front of me.
Okay. Gets a DC 13 dex save.
For 2 whole damage.
For 2 whole damage.
Woohoo!
That's assuming he doesn't save, right?
Right. Yeah, it's a cantrip. You can't expect too much.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
some of them are pretty nice, though. Are you gonna... Oh, should have blessed us, dude.
Bless is a
Yeah, bless us.
first slot spell, and I didn't get my spell slots back because we didn't take a long rest.
Oh. I thought it was a cantrip for some reason. I don't know why.
He saves. So he
Okay.
takes nothing, right?
I believe so.
Okay. And that's your action?
No, ignore that roll. Yeah, that was my action.
Okay, that brings us to Doom. Doom.
Doom.
Help me, buddy.
All right, he's down
Look
there.
down lovingly at Oberon, much like an elf
Loving.
would look at, I don't know,
Uh-huh.
Lord of the Rings movie.
There you go.
Oh, nice. Like a halfling looks at second breakfast.
Hmm.
I'm going to attempt to revive Oberon. I have no heals. Anyone else does, hey.
If I have heals, I can definitely heal myself if I awaken.
You're unconscious, though.
You're unconscious, and without anyone aiding you,
You remain
you will
unconscious.
recover 1 hit point in 1 hour.
So he
Try
can't
binding
actually
wounds.
he can't revive me at all, can he?
Try binding wounds.
Isn't that EverQuest?
I don't know. I don't play EverQuest. So...
Oh, blasphemy! How are we friends?
Have Oberon and shake him while looking lovingly at him.
Slap him in the face. Wake up!
I'm cute.
Wake up, you lazy shit. And shake him.
That's so funny.
I'm gonna do my shake sound.
So you're not applying any kind of healing. You're just shaking him a lot.
I have no real
That
healing to
does. Say what?
have much healing to apply.
Okay, so
So-
you're taking your turn to make sure he's not dead. Well, he's breathing, but he's not conscious,
You're giving him shaken baby syndrome. Congratulations.
and that's your turn. Torin, what are you doing there?
He's gonna.
Now I'm
tried your
assuming
best.
I'm assuming I, I'm assuming I understand what's going on with the goblins because of my line of
Well,
sight. Correct?
You
You
do
don't
not.
have
You
line-
have
yeah.
3 snarling wolves that need to be dispatched.
I would say they're whimpering more at this point.
Yeah.
they're
I,
pissed.
Yeah,
now,
it says they recover after a round.
can I hear anything going on with the goblins though? Can I hear anything?
No, you can't hear anything.
Are they fully
Well,
recovered?
I called out that we had incoming. He would have heard that,
True.
wouldn't he?
Yeah, she did.
Probably yes,
Yes.
actually.
Okay, so hearing that we had incoming, I see that the wolves, they're near death, and seeing that our company needs my assistance, I'm gonna move towards the goblins.
Very gallant of
Okay.
you.
Okay, hang on 1 second.
All
This
right.
moves really slow.
Ooh, I hear
I'm having
rocks
trouble
falling. I heard rocks
The
falling.
the ruler is not working.
What are you trying to do?
I'm trying to get the ruler for the move. Save.
Well, each square is 5, so.
Yeah.
Okay.
What's your speed?
And remember, when you're moving through the water, it takes double, unless you're a ranger.
Even though it's a foot deep.
It's still considered difficult terrain,
Okay. Or is it deeper now that we got flooded? How deep is it?
Wow.
and it is, yes, a little bit deeper now that it got flooded. So.
If you press space after every move you want to make, it'll show you how many, how long it was in feet. Like you're queuing up your moves.
Okay. I'm gonna move it right here,
Okay.
and I'm gonna use my javelin. 1 moment.
You gonna throw it?
Okay.
Attack the goblin directly in front of me.
Okay.
Just waiting for this. Everything's running really slow for me.
Yeah, it is for me too. Maybe we need to hit the refresh button. You know what? It might be all the sounds I have running. Let me turn some of the sounds off. Turn off the orc and the cavern and leave the battle music going.
Okay, so I threw my spear, or my javelin rather.
That's a
Nice.
hit.
That's nice.
Okay. Now, really quickly, 1 second. I'm gonna see how much that deals, or rather, what I need to roll for that. Sorry, the handbook kind of closed down on me.
The javelin, it should be on your character sheet.
Sorry.
Yeah. In fact, you can just click it where your character sheet says it if it's on there.
Like this.
Okay, 1d6 piercing.
Yep.
Oh, that's right. This thing is, for some reason, not reporting his actual damage. But yeah, it's 1d6 plus 3 piercing. I looked at that macro too. I don't know why it's not reporting the damage. It's checked properly.
That's weird.
Mine doesn't either. I roll it manually after the fact.
Do you?
Yeah.
No, I do my macros differently. So
Must be racial discrimination.
Yeah.
It's,
She rolls
it's
her
height
eyes.
discrimination.
Height discrimination. I see. The too tall and the too short are screwed, is what you're saying?
Well, no,
It's,
I don't know. I'm only 3'1".
that hurts him a lot. He yelps out, and but he doesn't go down. He just kind of snarls a lot and takes a knee.
Okay, that's the end of my action.
Yep, that brings us to Kit.
I am aiming at this guy, who is the
What?
one who did not drop his bow, I'm assuming.
Hold on, guys. I gotta refresh my page here. I can barely see anything move. Did all the music stuff stop?
No, actually, your music's still going.
Oh.
So at this point, Torrin is really ready for battle. He's excited.
Basically, there was 2 goblins up on the bridge. One of them dropped his bow, and the other one did not. The one who did not is the one I'm firing at.
Right, the one on the right.
The one who's still a threat.
Right, okay. Go ahead.
I see Dean Martin.
I
Where?
believe that's a hit.
Oh yeah, that's a hit.
Oh, nice.
No,
Somebody in the chat there asked what was the name. I'm not sure. Were you talking about what I was playing or what Weary Bard was playing?
I think he was asking the name of the drummer boy tune. I think.
anyway, max damage, apparently. 10 points.
10 points?
I rolled another 6.
Where are you getting the 4 from?
Dex bonus. It's on my character sheet.
It applies dex to the damage?
For
Yeah.
a bow, yeah.
Okay. It's dead. It falls over, go. That'll bring us to Grellin.
All right.
Now, that one that's behind them is actually down on your level, below the bridge, moving towards you.
This one here.
Yep.
Okay. Well, since I am, I can't take this space, I'm going to swing at this one right here and try and finish him off with my battle axe.
Okay.
15 to hit, 9 damage if it does.
And I believe 15 is what you need, but I had to refresh, so. Yep, 15 hits, and that definitely kills it.
Okay, so if he's gone, I'm going to move into that space to kind of block these other ones from getting to the rest of my clan, because I am the tank. That's my job. And that completes me. That completes me.
Hold on a moment here. Okay, so that brings us to Oberon. Give me
Alright,
give me a Constitution check.
Okay. Oof.
You are still unconscious.
Okay. I will remain here motionless until instructed for otherwise.
Okay then. I'm gonna give you a possibility to regain consciousness type of thing here every so often.
Okay. So that's my turn.
Yeah,
Woohoo.
that's your turn. Goblins! The goblins are up. Okay.
All right, I will be bathrooming. I'll be right back.
You're in the
Lost
stream.
my
Just pee in the
reference
stream.
here.
Your camera's not broadcasting either. I don't know if that matters.
Yeah. All I see is Dean. When the moon hits the
I
sky,
had to refresh the page.
like
I
a
couldn't
big
move
pizza
anything.
pie, that's amore.
Okay, so what we have now is this goblin who comes down off the bridge and rushes towards you, and then there's this goblin at the back who rushes forward.
Isn't that like a 20-foot tall bridge?
Yeah, that's a lot of
You should
goblins,
take some
isn't it?
damage jumping down off
Iria
that.
Dal-
It's like
Iria
foot and a half of
Dalago.
water.
I'm just
I
gonna
didn't
call
say
you.
he didn't.
I'm gonna call you Lago from now on
Fantastic.
because it's much easier for me to say. There is a lot of goblins.
All right, so we got one attacking Grelin from the left side, and we got two on Baldock there. So first we go. Come on, work, damn you. That's not what I wanted to do. That's a miss. And then on Baldock, we got 1, 2. That's 1 miss, 1 hit. Take 4 slashing from a scimitar.
What does he take?
Takes 4 points. I got it. Oh, he
I'm
got
not
it.
seeing your rolls.
So
Oh, you're not. They're going to GM. Oh, I like that. I didn't even realize they were being sent to me privately because I'm using the character sheet,
which one?
NPC sheet now.
Which one was attacking? Which one was attacking? Baldric. Baldic.
These two on the right were both attacking me. One
yeah,
missed.
the two on the
one
right
hit.
are attacking.
One missed. Okay.
Unfortunately, it's close quarter fighting, so that's as many as they can get on you at the moment. And that's going to bring us to, actually, hold on, there's, this one is going to disappear, this one's going to disappear.
Hmm.
Alright, so that brings us to Baldock.
I keep saying Baldric too. I don't know why.
Yeah,
All right, I'm going to attack this one to my right with my warhammer, one-handed.
okay. That's a miss.
Ooh, ouch. God,
Swing
Actually,
and a miss.
it's like a
That-
critical miss.
is a fumble roll. And because we still haven't discussed this as a party, I'm not implementing any special rules. What that means is, for now, is that you will roll percentiles, and if it is 50 or less, you will drop your weapon. If it is 50 or more, 51 or more, you will be at disadvantage for your next swing.
So how do I do that?
Roll a D100.
Nice.
Okay, so you maintain your weapon, but you have disadvantage for your next attack.
Okay.
And only for that attack unless you fumble again. If you fumble again, you drop your weapon automatically. So, alright.
Fair enough.
And that brings us to Doom.
Leora? That's not even close. Lago.
Really showing me much signs of life. So,
He's alive.
yeah.
He's alive, but that's all you can say. And I actually need you to go here. So, what are you gonna do here?
So, I cast his body to the river shore here, about 10 feet from the shore, 5 feet from the shore.
Can you pronounce the name? Leora. I didn't actually try to pronounce your name there.
I have. It's Iria del Lago, I think, but I've been butchering it. So I'm just calling him Lago from now on. But he said it's better
Iria
than,
del Lago is how I would pronounce it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He says it's still better than what his other DM said.
Right. So yeah, I put him down and head back into the cave.
All right.
Don't move, Baldic.
I see around them enough to get a shot off.
You can try, but if you miss, there's a heightened chance you're going to hit friendly.
So here's what you do. You tell Kit to duck. Can that happen?
She doesn't really need to duck, and you're muted.
Yeah, she is.
Sorry.
She doesn't need to duck. You can shoot over her.
She's only three feet tall.
And remember, you're shooting uphill. So
aim higher.
Yeah, so I'm still going to take this shot because I'm a gambler.
Nice. Love it.
Well, so I tried to shoot.
You're not a rogue, right?
I'll gamble with Bardoc's life. Bardoc's
Okay.
life in this.
Rogues
no.
missing. Rogues missing from behind shooting into melee is always bad because it's automatically a surprise attack.
Yeah.
That means double damage or more.
Ouch.
Hit this one.
Yep.
That would be a miss. So now let's see if you manage to hit Baldock.
Sorry, Baldock. I tried.
I'm immune to elven arrows.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. He doesn't have the numbers. This is just he aimed too high and it bounced off the ceiling type of thing. All right. And that'll bring us to Torin.
Okay, now my question is, would I be able to move past Baldock, or is that passage blocked by the dwarves?
That's pretty much blocked up at the moment.
Oh, this is
Sorry.
Now another question. This little corner adjacent to this goblin, is that a space that can be moved into?
Right here? Where?
What? Where?
I'll move my token.
No.
Okay.
So really, you can only probably move right to here at best, right?
Correct. These are only 5-foot squares, and there's combat going on. So if you're going to move through there, you're literally going to have to dodge everyone's attack.
Now, another question. I do have.
Hold your action and let me go.
All right.
We have the same init, and I actually have a higher dex, I think.
Oh, that I didn't even know she had the same initiative. What's
Yeah,
your
my
two
dex is
dexterities?
18. Mine's 18.
What's Torin's dex?
My dex is 1 second.
I apologize, I didn't catch that before.
Just loading it up now. My dex is 15.
Okay.
Alright, so she actually goes before you anyway, so.
I'm going to attack, and then I'm going to move.
Okay.
First, I'm attacking that guy.
Okay. Point blank with a short bow. Okay.
Oh, I forgot. I have to separate. I think he's dead.
I cannot help but notice that I am alone.
How do you know you're unconscious?
Yes,
Yeah.
he's dead. You can either move
Understandably.
past. You can either move past or you can back up.
I'm planning on leaving.
Leaving. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Well, that's your action then.
Hang on, I'm looking up how far I can move. Is each one 5 squares?
5 feet.
Oh, I made it to Oberon. I can't do anything else this round.
Nope.
Hello?
That's your turn. Torin, you're up, and the way is clear to move past Balduck. We're gonna change your name, buddy. If you so choose.
Yeah,
Okay.
I do choose. Hang on.
And for everyone playing the game, and for those watching, yes, I realize that the combat is taking up the bulk of this session, which is going to happen. We're still learning the process, or some of the players are. I assure you, we will get to more roleplay in the future. But this is the path they chose. If they'd have gone after the wagon guys, it would have been like 2.5 hours of roleplay.
Right, yeah.
Normally I like combat, but I can't participate in it, so I have no say.
Did you guys hear something coming from the water?
I'm going to attack using my two-handed axe.
Okay.
I'm just clicking on it now. There we go. I think I might have double-clicked there.
I agree with Sildari after having read it. I've never actually played it myself, but I've read it, and I agree that the storming here and the ensuing combat of all the stuff going around is probably the best part of this section. So.
Heck yeah, especially when you're a dwarf.
So that's
Alright.
that's a hard miss.
That's a hard miss, yep. That's your movement and your action.
Yep.
That brings us to Grellan.
Okay, I'm going to attack this guy with my battle axe right here.
Okay.
Boom, only a 10 to hit. 11, damn.
And misses.
And I swing and a miss, just a bit outside.
Anything else?
No, I'm going to stay right here for right now.
Oberon.
Hello. I'm gonna
You're
do
gonna
the old
take-
constitution.
Nope. You only get that every other round. So you're gonna take your initiative to lay there and examine the inside of your eyelids for pinholes.
I will continue to do so. I will report that there are no holes. Good luck, everybody.
All right, so let me move goblins. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30,
Can't wait to hear
30.
Oberon's song about this encounter, considering he was unconscious for most of it.
15, 20.
It's gonna sound a whole lot like the sound of silence.
I'm expecting a lot of embellishment.
Tis.
Hello, darkness, my old friend. I'm unconscious in the pool again.
It's pretty good.
I'm sorry. That's... Excuse me while I reveal more stuff. That is so funny.
That's
We're
the
gonna have
sound
to
that you
avoid
make
water
when you're
the rest
drowning
of
in
this
the
campaign.
when you're drowning in the stream.
I'm gonna have some straight up PTSD from small streams.
That's the sound a bard makes when you're drowning in the stream. Garfunkel, Garfunkel,
what-
Garfunkel.
It is still very melodic.
It's Garfunkel.
What do they always say? You can drown in like an inch or two of water.
Yeah, in your
In
bathtub.
water or whatever.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. All right, so we got one shooting and one swinging at Baldock and one swinging at Grellan.
Okay, is this one swinging at Baldric?
Yes.
Okay, I'm going to throw this out there.
Baldock or Baldock. There's no R. There's no R, guys.
Baldic? Baldy?
Baldock.
That works too. That's
So
better than
if I
Baldric.
if I see him swinging, I'm going to see if he let me use my reaction to at least give him disadvantage on it. That's my fighting protection style.
I should have been using that the whole
Creature
time.
using attacks and target only within 5 feet. You can use your action or pose. Yes, you absolutely can.
That's a reaction, not an action.
Correct.
Okay.
And we'll just roll that one first.
On that one.
And that's a miss because he's at disadvantage. And the short bow at him. Ow. Those are not actual criticals, however, just hits.
We still can't see your dice roll, so.
Yeah, I know.
I think he's going to
It's
like.
okay.
He likes it that
You've
way.
only taken, you've only taken 8 points of damage.
He likes it that way.
Oh, okay, so I'm unconscious.
Really?
Yeah, he's at -8. That puts him at -1. He's unconscious. Yeah.
That's our cleric, guys. Does anybody have heal pots?
Yeah, your cleric just went down. Okay.
Does
And
anybody-
then
I
the
know-
scimitar swing at Grellin.
I know how to heal people.
Do you?
Yeah, we need the bard.
And that's 5 points on Grellin.
What happened?
-5.
Oh, you got it. Okay.
I went down.
Yep. Everybody who can see it can clearly see Baldy went down.
Well, hope you have your backup character ready, Oberon. 'Cause
Well, Oberon's not dying. He's just unconscious.
oh, is he at 0 already?
Oberon? Yeah, he fell to 0 exactly. Remember, I don't kill characters at 0.
Can he be brought back to 1?
In like an hour.
He'll naturally regain 1 point in an hour, or there's the possibility of regaining 1 on a Constitution check every so often.
But will binding wounds do anything?
I have to look. This would be a medicine proficiency that you're talking about.
Which I don't have proficiency in. I would just be attempting to make it untrained.
Is a wisdom ability check roll with the possibility of returning 1 point to an unconscious character.
Excellent. So, that's what I'll be doing my next turn.
God bless you, weird explunking lady.
Failure to a critical failure on that roll, however, can worsen wounds. So.
I don't plan to critical fail.
All right. Unfortunately, there's nothing else I can do to attack you, so we go ahead and move to Baldy. Oh, Baldy, you're going to take your initiative to go. You actually have to make a. It'll come to me in a moment. A death save.
Yep, death saving throw.
Who's that?
Baldock needs to make a death save. You just click the death save button.
Nice.
That gives you a success. I've checked it on your character sheet. So what we're doing is this is how it works. If you get 3 checks on the success before you get 3 checks on the failure, you automatically go to 0 hit point or 1 hit point and regain consciousness. That's how I'm working it. That may not be how the book says to do it exactly, but that's how I'm working.
So
yeah,
let
that's what
me
the
ask you a
book says as
question, DP. So in the book says rolling a 1 or a 20, kind of like any other roll, affects that too. Are you running with the book on the 1 or a 20? on the death saves.
I'm sorry, says what?
So the book says when you roll a 1 or a 20 when rolling your death saves, when you make a death saving throw and roll a 1 on a 1, it counts as 2 failures. A 20 regains 1 hit point.
Right.
Yes, I'm
Okay.
doing that, yes.
Okay, just want to check. I like how
that
your
brings us to...
I like how your wife answers for you. That's nice.
Sorry, I know the game so well.
Yeah.
I have a wife. I
She's
know
probably
exactly what
actually
you
more
mean.
versed than I am in certain parts of 5th edition.
Hey, Roland, how you doing, man?
Doom.
The game is going well. It's a lot of fun. We're in the midst of battle, knee deep.
I don't know if this is well.
Well, the rest of us are in the midst of battle. The bard is trying to blow through his flute from underwater. That's what you should have
Doom,
done,
you're
dude.
up.
Baldock's down, right? All the way?
He is. He's unconscious
He is down,
with
yeah.
one death save success.
Up and shoot my longbow at this guy right here. Over his dead
Okay.
body.
Oh yeah, that's nice. Nicely done, dude.
Oh no, Baldock.
Oh, dude.
Oh no.
Oh, man. Please roll again for the target immediately in front of him. Hmm.
Remember that gambling thing he was talking
Wait,
about?
he's
Yeah.
not a rogue, is he?
No,
Oh, no,
he's not. He's a ranger.
No, he's
It's all
critically
archers.
missed. He's critically missed a target. There is a down PC in front of him. He has to roll again, and there's a +4 to hit because it's a prone, immovable object.
Oh dear.
And thus, you have successfully for 16. No, you have missed him. So Baldock will not take an arrow while laying on the ground.
Damn, I should have done my protection
That's
on my
okay.
own freaking ranger.
And that constitutes your turn, and that'll bring us back to Kit.
Kid.
Kit is going to attempt to bind the wounds of Oberon.
Oh, you're a long ways away.
Please God, don't hurt me.
Nope.
Well, I didn't botch, but I didn't heal you either.
Yep.
That's
Is-
fine.
I'm
So-
fumbling around, picking, searching your pockets maybe as I try to heal you.
Leave my fucking flute alone.
Hang on, I gotta look at his character sheet and make sure.
Yep, crit fail.
This is, who's Oberon? Tin Man, there we go.
Tinman,
Like, who's
Tinman.
that? Soothe song, huh? Alright, so... he's got a rapier, he's got his dagger, flute, candle, some rations.
Anybody have any healing pots?
I can't remember how much gold we started with.
It's different for every character.
I need
Yeah.
to find that because I don't think I ever added my gold.
Yeah.
Your background gives you a certain amount, and then your class, you roll a certain amount of dice.
Honestly, he has nothing that would be of interest to you. Unless you're looking for the mundane crap.
I would mostly be looking for a way to help him, so if he had a potion, I would be looking for that.
I have bagpipes.
The closest you can get to helping him is taking his own dagger or rapier and shoving it through his chest and moving him to the next character. So that's not
Oh
like
no!
Nice.
Yeah, you're so lucky she's not evil.
We don't know that yet.
Sorry, guys. He must have stabbed himself in the water against the rocks or something.
We don't know that yet.
That brings us to Torin.
Hey Maddox, if you're still watching, I missed your follow there, man. Thank you, appreciate that, dude.
Gonna use my two-handed battle axe to attack the same goblin I attempted to attack last turn. The one adjacent to me.
Can you freaking get it right this time?
Try.
Come on, Dragon Breath, hit him for Pete's sake.
By the way,
And-
guys, I want you to know I created a good character just for you guys. I don't usually play good characters.
But do you play bad characters well?
And
What?
That was bad. Sorry, that was. I'll be here all week. Try the veal.
and it says here that the damage type of a battle axe is 1d10 slashing plus 3 for my strength.
Okay.
Did you hit?
Oh yeah, he hit.
Yeah.
Then roll 1d10 /r space parentheses 1d10 parentheses
Yep.
plus.
Roll
Or
d20
you can
to
just
do it
pop,
yourself.
or you can just pop open the dice roller and
Or that, yeah.
go 1d10 plus 3 there. They are definitely giving you the business.
Yeah, they are.
Hey, Harkalong, are you still in the chat? I don't know. I can't see all that stuff.
I don't know if he is or not.
I'm supposed to be joining their gnome party at like 11:30. 6. Okay, well, he actually took 2 points of damage when he jumped down from before, so that kills him. That brings us to Grellin.
Okay, cool. I will attack this guy with my battle axage.
Okay. And that kills him. Guys are just wading through them, man.
Okay, I'm going to move up right
They
to
are
there.
just goblins.
Yeah, they are.
Yeah, they are just goblins, I mean.
Okay, that completes me.
Okay. Oberon. Constitution check.
Please, God.
I haven't told him what his DC is, so.
I believe.
Believe in the power of failure. Disease. That brings us to the goblins who, at this point, hear something, and they all vanish. They take their turn to both hide and disengage.
Hmm.
So what we do here is I pull them back.
Well, Roland, we're in a cave. We're fighting goblins. That's pretty much what's going on. Well, that music calmed out at the right time. That was cool. All right, are we still in combat then?
At this point, combat actually ends unless you're intending to chase them. But
Not at the moment.
this is where I'm going to hold the party.
I would like to search the goblins that
because-
we have killed right here, though.
Yeah, you go ahead and search them.
Okay.
They have, as soon as I look at it,
Healing potions.
Right?
leather armor, shields, scimitars, short bows, all in reasonably decent condition.
Now, during this time, being that I attacked the wolves prior, considering their condition, would I be able to go back and end their suffering, or
Don't they recover after a couple turns?
Who what now?
Don't the wolves
Wants to know
recover?
if you can go coup de grace the wolves.
Goody gras.
finish?
Finish them off.
No, you cannot coup de grace the wolves. It is still combat.
Okay,
With 1 hit point, they are still vicious killers. So,
gotcha. Figured I'd ask.
they have their short bows. They have 6 arrows each. They have a scimitar. They have a shield. And they have leather armor. And that's it. That's all they have.
Okay, I'm going to grab 6 of the arrows.
2. I shot 2 arrows. Oh.
Okay. And this is where we're going to hold, guys, because your next action, I know what it's going to do. And that's actually going to bring you... I'm just going to tell you, it's going to bring you to one of the boss fights here.
Never mind, I don't want the arrows. I don't take the arrows. I thought I had a bow. I got a crossbow, not a freaking short bow.
go ahead and kill the combat music here.
So we're calling it here?
Yeah, we're going to call it here.
Okay.
Because the next thing you need to deal with, while it is potentially combat, or most likely combat, deals with a higher level of combat. And we don't have enough time right now to get into that.
Okay.
Do we have enough time to see if we can get the down boys up?
Yeah.
If you're going to
think we
fall
need to-
back, you absolutely can do that. You will not be able to rest, but you can fall back outside if you want.
Who has the highest wisdom aside from our cleric?
Mine's only 14.
I do. The other down guy.
My wisdom is 15.
I've got 16.
Okay. Try to get the cleric up by binding wounds. Because the cleric
Who's
has
doing
a
that?
cantrip that can just instantly save everyone who's in
It's
negative
a
zero.
medicine roll is what you're making.
Yeah, just click medicine.
Yeah.
Oh
There
yeah,
you go.
Nice.
there you go.
Who are you doing that
So
on?
Oberon, I'm sorry, no, you're doing that on the cleric, right?
Yeah.
No, on the bard.
On the
Oh, on
bard.
the bard. Put it on the cleric. I said the
So,
cleric.
I can get him up to.
Yeah, the bard's better. I actually
Better.
don't have any healing
No,
cantrip.
the cleric is better, and I'm just gonna tell you this strategically. I'm not saying this in character. The cleric is better because the cleric has a cantrip that can instantly bring anyone up to 0 or 1.
Yep.
But I don't know that cantrip.
Oberon.
Oh, you don't have
So
that cantrip?
And I can also
You're-
probably other guy, but I'm healing Oberon.
You- Can't you just swap out a can? I don't remember how clerics work in 5th edition, but they used to be able to
on a
at will
rest,
swap it
maybe.
out for any healing.
After a rest, you can.
Is anyone going to attempt to apply medicine to Baldock?
If nobody else does, I'll give it a whirl.
Well, is the bard up? Because I think the bard has some kind of
Yeah, am I awake?
Mhm.
Bard is
lower
conscious.
level healing.
Bard is conscious with 1 hit point.
Hey. Whew. All right. How did I wind up down here?
Well, first there was this orc in a dress.
Mm. It seemed like I had a good time while I couldn't do anything.
Is there any
So, yeah, y'all fill me in. What happened?
is there any ill goings if you try medicine? Can it backfire?
It can if you roll a 1, yeah.
Yeah, don't botch.
I can try it. I mean,
Oh,
I-
I'm sorry. He gets his death save first.
He does. That's true. Yeah, that could be a
Do
second
your
one.
death save, because if you roll a 20,
It could be 2.
that's two marks right there. So
Actually, a 20 is automatically you get to 0. right?
automatically you get a point. Yeah. And you
Ooh.
go,
It's a failure.
oh, that was almost.
That was close, man.
almost. So put the first failure checkbox.
Can I try medicine on him, or do we want
Yeah,
to?
try medicine.
All right. I mean,
And don't roll a 1,
well, I
because
didn't.
he will
That's a nice
then
roll.
be using the backup character.
21,
All right.
I think that does it.
He was in the hole, however. So what that does is it gives him a hit point, which brings him to 0, and it gives him a check for his success. So he's not conscious, but he's not dying anymore either. So all you have to do to become conscious at this point, assuming that you're taking the time on your
Right.
controlled withdrawal, is to simply make another death check and make sure that it's not a 1.
Well, I can stroll on over to my boy Baldock and cure his wounds.
Oh, okay.
Can you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yes, I can.
yeah.
So wait, let me get this right. The bard has curing, but the cleric does not?
Kind
I
of cleric
used
are
my-
you?
I blew my spell slots in our last
We-
engagement.
we didn't
Nobody
ta-
wanted to take a long
Ah.
rest to get them back.
Yeah,
So
that's true.
everybody wanted to take a short rest.
That's right. And you don't have the cantrip that heals, right?
Well, it doesn't heal. It's a stabilizing cantrip. It can bring people back from.
Ah.
But you can do that with a wisdom save, so it seemed like a pointless cantrip to me because any character.
A cantrip
do
can
it.
be cast as many times as needed, and it guarantees a success, which is why it's better than trying to roll medicine.
Yeah,
that's a good
I
point.
agree with that statement.
Here, actually, let's back up a little bit. Explain slots one more time.
Cantrips don't have slots. You
Oh
have
yeah,
a
I know cantrips.
Spells have
Yeah.
slots.
Spells have slots.
Each class has a table where it shows how many spell slots you have of each level, and each time you cast a spell, it uses up one of those slots. So I
Is
can
this the
cast
guy
as a
that
level 1
casts
cleric.
Black magic?
Yep. So I might not have a slot.
He does.
Probably don't. I'll go
Uh-uh.
ahead and take that death save.
Okay.
God bless.
All right.
Yeah, just don't roll. Oh,
Nice!
there you go.
Ooh, yeah.
You get a point and you get conscious.
Nice.
That if there was any time you wanted that roll, it was right there.
Yeah, it's not bad.
So he's at one hit point at this point?
Yeah, he has one hit.
Nice. Cool.
All right, let me make sure here. Yep. Okay. So you're gonna get to move back if you want. But I'm going to hold you down. If you're going to move back out of the cavern a little bit, I'm going to hold you to the area that's right there at the entrance.
Are we all moving?
If you're moving.
It's up to you guys.
I mean,
Well, you said we can't rest before we go in, huh?
yeah, it doesn't matter, right?
No, you're not going to have the opportunity to rest because if you decide to do a rest, they will raid you halfway through your rest.
What if we were to move? Well, we can't move out of the cave, you said, so
I am
yeah.
struck by an idea, though. Does our ranger or our bard have animal handling or taming of any degree?
I do actually.
I have animal handling also.
Is there any way we can recruit these vicious wolves that are chained up in the cave?
There is absolutely a way that could have been done right up until the point where someone went, breathe fire.
Yep.
That sounds about right. After that,
Oops.
not happening.
Yeah. That's why I asked if I could
Dragonborn.
put them in their business.
Yeah, you absolutely could have calmed those animals and even turned them against their masters under the right circumstances, providing food, stuff like that. But as a point of clarification here, Tyrell discovers that there is a backpack right there in the wolf's thing behind the stalagmite, and he goes in and quickly retrieves it. And he notices that what they were eating, it looks to be a dwarf. The backpack, he discovers, has a big G embossed in painted colors on the flap.
It's Gundrick.
Perhaps for Gundren.
Boy.
Gundren.
That's the boy who hired us.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm going to leave it at that, and we need to remember that he has that pack for the next time, because
Okay.
that's going to be very relevant information, I think.
Man, I hope that boy packs some healing potions.
All right, so we're going to hold right here, guys, and I think it was a good session, all in all. I mean,
I
we're
think so
still
too.
fighting.
I think
We're
so too.
still fighting, but
Yeah,
this is
it
one of
was
the more exciting parts of this, so...
Yeah, totally.
Yeah,
It was a good combat, I think. It was fun.
Risk and
Interesting things
reward.
happened.
Yes,
Yep.
and you.
Any questions before we do a wrap here?
Nope.
Nah. Should I just go ahead and make a backup character?
Yeah, at this
Yes,
point.
you should, because you never know when you're gonna die.
You should always have a backup character.
Okay.
While I don't go out of my way to kill characters, I also don't necessarily pull punches on it. If your character dies because you, were quite frankly stupid in the moment, then your character dies.
Backup
If your
character.
character dies because he got overwhelmed because of a bad decision or circumstances, or the party made an error in general, these things
Sacrifices
happen.
his life to save everyone else.
Yeah, these things happen. If you sacrifice yourself, glory to you.
In the afterlife.
Not much glory in getting hit by a river.
In the afterlife.
True.
This is true. Now, there is one thing that did not happen this session. Does anybody know what that is?
Nope.
Not sure. Oh yeah, we didn't level up.
Nope. That's not the one I was thinking.
We didn't ding.
We also did not level up.
Yeah, you didn't level up, and I'm thinking maybe I didn't actually add it. Oh well. Oh, there it is.
Nice.
Yeah. No, you did not level up. You have not accrued enough experience points for this to occur.
Okay. Are you going to tell us just only when we ding, or are you going to give us XP at the end of each session?
I'm not going to give you experience. I'm just going to tell you when you've achieved a level.
Oh, okay. So it could be like 10 years from now.
Well, not likely. Let me take a look here. First of all, you need how much? 2,000?
Oh, boy.
300
300 for
Oh,
the
you
first
need
level.
300? That's
Yeah.
it?
Yeah.
to make level
For
2.
level 2, yeah. Then it's 900, I think.
And if,
15.
not everyone's going to be the same level because I didn't get the experience for last game session on this character.
Yeah,
I'm not going to worry about that.
you don't get experience.
Okay.
You stole the cart.
51.
don't
50,
know that she stole the
I am
cart.
assuming.
54, 55,
Okay.
56.
That is your prerogative.
Yes, it is. Mm-hmm.
And it's certainly not out of the realm of suspicion considering she wanted to take the stuff and leave.
Well,
Actually, everybody has 100 experience right now.
Cool.
cool.
So go ahead and make a note of that on your character sheet.
Oh, where is it? 100? There we go.
100.
Cool. Boom! I guess I'll make a backup character. I haven't.
Yeah, I highly recommend a backup
I
character.
haven't yet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That'll be a pass for this week.
Yeah, where would we do that at?
In the
Under your
folder.
notes.
In the folder.
You should have one
under your
called
name?
Buck.
Buck.
Ah, backup character. That does make sense.
I'll tell you what I'm not going to make. I'm not going to make a bard, apparently.
It'd be a safe bet.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going
If
to make
anybody's-
a barbarian.
A barbarian.
A barbarian. If anybody's curious as we wrap up here, the character dynamic was not working properly, and that's why she opted to change characters.
Oh, so is this a permanent thing?
Yeah, this is a permanent
Yeah.
change.
Okay.
Dear, honestly, I didn't know the rest of the players very well, and I just went with something that appealed to me.
You just didn't
And
like.
while I think she would have done okay in the party, I felt like a more basic, less full of intricate little details character would be better, which is why I made it.
Were the
She's a
dwarves
straight
picking
up
on you too much?
halfling Spelunker.
Were the dwarves picking on you too much?
No, I expect them to pick on the shorty also. I mean, they have somebody shorter than them in the party now.
Woohoo!
It just the character wasn't fitting the dynamic because the players didn't know the other players that well yet.
I got somebody to set my beer on top of. Cool.
Probably, my backup character is probably going to be a.
Okay, before you go into your backup characters, here are my rules about backup characters. You can make anything you want. Cannot be the same class. Cannot fulfill the same function
So you
as
can't.
the same class.
So I can't
Yeah,
make a
I kind
fighter.
of expected.
You know, so if you're a cleric, I'm
Make
okay
another
with.
healer.
You can't make another healer.
Okay. Can you make it
That
like
said-
a hybrid, like a druid that can heal, or no?
Yeah, that said, you could make a druid which has a different function that also has healing ability.
Okay. Okay.
Gotcha.
Cool. Cool. So I can't be a dragonborn barbarian then.
This Dragonborn's not
You
done.
could make a dragonborn barbarian if you wanted.
No, because that's a fighter, right?
Yeah.
But
Oh,
I am
no,
a
it's
fighter.
More of a
Yeah, you're a fighter right now?
Yeah.
No, you could not make another fighter. You'd
Okay.
have to make something else.
Yeah.
Oh, so
I would make a chameleon barbarian.
like the point of Oberon was to be like a buffer of the group. I cannot do that again.
Well,
Well,
sword is versatile.
Okay,
Sport is-
okay.
Sport is versatile, yeah.
Yeah.
You couldn't do Bard.
Yeah, definitely. I can't do Bard again.
Yeah.
Man, if he dies, I'll never be able to play him, like ever.
I know exactly what I'm making.
Poor Bard. You've been with me through so much. We've never completed a session. Now you're just gonna die in my arms.
I
do want to address real quick before I sign out here the thing about magic items. Somebody asked me, and I can't remember who it was. Somebody asked me, are the characters actually going to get any magical items? Short answer is yes. Part of the module, in fact, gives me an entire folder listed as magic items.
Cool.
There is at least one set of armor, at least one weapon, some boots, some gloves or gauntlets, multiple types of potions, at least a ring, a couple of different scrolls. So yeah, I mean, there is stuff you can find. You just gotta find
Just
it.
gotta find it.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
That's good. That's good to know.
yep.
All right, guys, I'm out. Thank you.
Yeah.
We'll see you next week for this game. See some of you who are in the EQ game Tuesday.
Yeah. Thanks for running it
Oh,
tonight, DP.
I actually wanted to tell you, DP. Tuesday is my anniversary, so maybe we'll not be able to play. But I will let you know closer to that date.
Okay.
Well, happy anniversary before then.
Thank you.
Yes.
That's
I
cool.
have some special ingredients coming in the mail, and I am preparing for a very nice dinner.
Nice.
Pot brownies. Okay.
For the record, you guys did pretty good. Pretty
Yeah.
good. Despite the
Yeah.
two
It
characters
seemed
going
like
down.
it. Yeah, it seemed pretty nice.
Well, I don't know. The bard didn't. Bard just kind of laid down his whole fucking time. I don't know.
I cast one spell,
To be fair, I
didn't do
mean-
anything, and then I
Right.
laid on the ground. For
He
20
detected
minutes.
magic, but he
But we
couldn't
have,
detect
what, a
water.
six-man party, is that right? And only one person got swept away by the river. So
Yeah.
I think that's
Yeah, that
pretty
actually isn't
fair.
horrible.
I was kind of expecting more people to get messed up by that.
He detected magic, but he couldn't detect water.
You're actually
Ironic.
you're actually 7 party members.
Okay, yeah.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, that wasn't bad.
That wasn't too bad. Although the cleric went down, we gotta kind of try and prevent that.
Yeah.
When
Yeah.
DP, when you screamed, "I'll give you 15 seconds to figure out what to do," would you have allowed us to move at that time?
Yeah. Hey, yeah.
Yeah.
I think he did.
Ah, shit!
I
was
moved.
just gonna move in the.
That's
wolf,
why.
Wolf.
That's
Damn it.
why I moved up onto the ledge. You didn't see that?
Oh no, I didn't.
Ah, yeah. I
Unlucky.
suspected.
All right, I'll catch you on next week.
All right.
All right, man.
See you guys. And everybody in the stream, thank you so much for watching. Thanks. We do this every Saturday night. We also have one starting on Tuesday nights where we're playing the EQ version of this. So tune in Tuesday night, same bat channel, same bat time, 8:30 Eastern. Thank you for the bits. Thank you for the follows. Lots of follows tonight. Really felt the love. Thank you all. Y'all take care, and we will see you next time. See you.